Hey there, little preliminary message for the watcher, viewer of this video. There are some points in the video where things get pretty serious, the allegations, but I will say we're working, we're going to start with the least serious allegations and work all the way to the more serious allegations, so feel free to start the video. If at any time it becomes too much for you, feel free to exit the video. I will say also, at certain points throughout the video, I might, just be seeming like I'm just introducing the clips and, like, not really talking about them much, or I might, pause the video a bunch or stuff like that, have a bunch of drinks on my table. All those kinds of things are just me stealing Ethan's flow, as it were. Like Kendrick Lamar in the beef with Drake. Do y'all remember that part where he's like stealing Drake's flow and kind of like makes fun of him?
Have you ever walked your enemy down like with a poker face? Have you ever paid 500 down like to a no big case? Well, I have, and I felt that poke, but I came out.
I kind of persistently, go back to that beef throughout this essay at this point, documentary, and I, want to just make it clear that whenever I'm doing something like making a straw man argument or, making, just taking the video out of context and completely, like, doing something crazy, I'm, just making fun of H3, and kind of stealing his flow. In the beginning, I kind of start off like reacting more and like having like these over-the-top reactions, whereas later in the videos, I'm just kind of playing the video and like messing with like stuff on the table, not really paying attention. Basically, just like H3's career, I put less and less effort into this video as it goes on. Enjoy. Further preliminary message, I actually, had to cut the video down quite a bit. The original video's about a 12-hour video, sticking to the theme of Kendrick and Drake, Euphoria being like a super long song, and it was actually like a 16-minute version. Yeah, this was a 12-hour, there's a 12-hour version of the video out there. YouTube won't let me post it. I think you have to have some kind of license to be one of those channels that does like 24 straight hours of such and such. But yeah, anyway, I cut it down to just about 2.5 hours so that I can claim that title, be that guy who has the longest and most comprehensive takedown video of H3. But I have more, and I will drop more if I need to, Ethan. So that's your one and only warning. You don't want this to get serious.
If you take it there, I'm taking it further. Psst, that's something you don't want to do. Wop, 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 wop. I'ma do my stuff. But who am I if I don't go to war? We got some shit to address. I even hate when you say the word nigga. We don't want to hear you say. And then notice I said we, it's not just me, I'm what the culture feeling. How many more fairy tale stories about your life till we had enough? Some shit just cringeworthy, ain't even gotta be deep, I guess. Still love when you see success, everything with me is blessed. Keep making me dance, waving my hand, and it won't be no threat. I'm knowing they call you the boy, but where's the man? Cause I ain't seen him yet. Matter of fact, I ain't even bleed him yet. Can I bleed him?
Well. Here we are. Ethan, I never thought you'd give me a reason to do this. Cain and Abel, Jesus and Judas, Caesar and Brutus. I see intruders, avert your eyes from your computers. Quoting Black Thought there, because it's the truth. I never thought I'd have a reason to go against the family. So to speak. But there's a prolific problem with Ethan from the H3 podcast that I think we need to talk about, and it goes all the way back to the early days, Israel, Spider-Man and Elsa. It's been happening for a while, and it's time to talk about it.
Let's talk about that. allegations! Talk about this is why I'm watching.
We know, Bobby. We know why you're watching, and we'll get there. But we're going to start in a very specific place. Like I said, we're going to follow this thread for a while. It's going to take us through the H3H3 Productions channel, the Ethan and Hila channel. Really a lot here. But we're going to start with something that happened just last year.
Somebody, you guys remember we talked about on Wednesday, this weird alpha kid made a video saying that I'm a dumbass that only talks about cats.
Cats, yeah.
And somebody out there in the crowd, one of you monsters, spent a lot of fucking time putting this video together and managed to crop every time I've mentioned a cat in my whole career. And it does total the amount of 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Oh, that's not the whole thing. That includes his TikTok. So maybe more like 2:30. Which I got to say, over like a 10-plus year span, that's not a lot of cat talk.
But there is a lot of cat talk. And that TikToker had just grazed the tip of the iceberg. Like most TikTokers, they weren't very thorough with their research. And if you thought they were a monster, Ethan, what they did to you is going to equivocate to a cat playing with its food. What I'm about to do to the entire enterprise that is H3H3 Productions. Any day now, you know, they're gonna be packing up the Teddy Fresh in boxes to pay to the families. Just like Alex Jones, they're gonna be padlocking the studio. You need to watch out, Ethan. You ain't ready for this.
I can double down on that line, but spade is top. Random acts of kindness. Know you're a master manipulator and a habitual liar too. But don't tell no lie about me, and I'm gonna tell truth about you.
Here it is.
Fucking demented in his brain. They talk about the most like retarded shit. Yeah. He talks about like cats, bro, and all this dumb shit. Yeah. I'm like, bro, people who watch that, I literally look at it as like you're microwaving your body. You're microwaving your brain, your thought process.
That's the thing that you drew on? That I talk about cats? I mean, there's so many things I do talk about that are off color. Cats is one I can't say that I've talked a lot about.
Not a frequent topic of conversation on the show.
Showing you photos from my life. My cat, my kid, my bacon. My cat. Hold on.
Russia thing is fascinating to me.
That's not fair.
That's just like you're reading something, right?
Yeah.
I can agree with Ethan that this is a miscategorization, a miscategorization of the way in which he talks about cats. He does make a lot of mistakes where he just says the word cat even though he's trying to think of another word or something. But still, he talks about cats entirely more than this TikTok is letting on. And we're going to look into that a little bit more.
Hold on.
That was the crime.
And then what is this? Cat is fascinating to me. Hold on. I refute these. My cat, my kid, my bacon. My cat.
This Trump Russia thing is fascinating to me.
Maybe that's what he saw.
Cats are your Roman Empire, it
It's
seems.
fascinating to me.
Spinning, it's twirling, it's got a cat. It looks like they wrote on it with the Sharpie, don't eat that, that's toxic. She doesn't give a fuck, it's Elsa.
Was he in Cats?
He wasn't Cat.
Okay.
He was in The Wire, he's been in a lot of stuff.
He's known for cats.
I just know about cats. He was the big cat at the end, right?
Yes.
Did you like the movie?
No.
Okay.
No.
He talks about like cats, bro, and all this dumb shit.
This? The beverage?
No, at the bottom.
Oh. It's the 90 Day Fiancé guy. Oh, it's a cat. I see the cat head here.
Oh,
Or like if a black cat crosses the road, I will not drive that way.
Cats that was one. That.
I will also concede the point to Ethan that it's not really his fault if someone else on the show brings up cats. So I'll leave that out whenever it is irrelevant or, if it... In most cases, I've left that out. There's a couple times that I've left it in, either just for goofs and gaffs, to have some surprises throughout, or, just to because it will lead to more. But we'll get there.
Still on your show.
Your
It's your show, dude.
Bro, they just spent all day talking about cats. It's so awesome. Oh man, I want to talk to each one of these guys. Did we ever reach out to him?
We concluded that we weren't interested.
Really?
Yeah.
Change your
You
mind.
change your mind.
I love talking to them.
We can.
I think I did. Let me check TikTok. I think I may have DM'd him there.
Cat.
Let's see. No.
Bro, are you fucking high right now?
You should send him. You should send him meow for your message.
Weird him out. Meow. There's a voice message. Meow.
Do that.
Meow, daddy. Sorry, that
Say
kid's
that
too
across
young
the
to be
line.
sending that. That's a James Charles thing.
Maybe bottom.
That is so true.
I don't know what his age is, but I ain't
Okay.
meowing
He's
at
21.
him.
Good point.
But, yep.
I'll meow at you, girl. Look at that cat. Looks like a loaf of bread. Never seen a cat shaped like that.
I like him.
I'm not saying I don't like the cat. I'm just saying he's.
I know you're not.
He's
I'm
a
just
chunky
saying.
Gordo boy.
I'm just look at him.
So defensive, Dan. That's a good reaction, though. Dan, thank you. You say, I like him.
I like him.
That's transformative.
Nice, Dan. I like this.
Does anyone not like this cat?
I don't know, Ethan. You tell me. Does anybody not like that cat? Of course, Ethan, you're the king of everything transformative content. You know, you're the king of what's transformative and what's not. You don't have to remind me of that. You know, I already know. You've put me in my place.
We're 7 minutes in, bro. We're 7 minutes in.
I know, Bobby. I know. But let me cook, okay? Because Ethan is getting cooked right now. He can barely stand the heat of this TikTok. And I'm about to go way deeper than this TikTok even thought of going.
That could help transform maybe you.
I can't continue. It's too painful to see. He was so right.
Yeah.
And I feel like an idiot now.
I'd say apologize, but you destroyed the podium, so there's really no way.
When we get another podium apology, if that does happen, you'll be the first to receive my condolences.
I'll add them to the list.
Does that make sense?
And Dan's right. There really, truly is no way to apologize. Not that Ethan even wants to, because since then, you know what? I'm getting ahead of myself here. We're gonna get to that point and further on in the future, but we're gonna take it all the way back.
What we do here is go back.
Bring a big backup. Yeah, bring in the big gun.
And I use that video because this is my content nuke Ethan Klein. This is the Kendrick Lamar Drake beef, and your Drake buddy.
I'ma do my stuff when you're calling like a bitch, ain't you? Trying to strike a chord.
That's right. Matter of fact, as I wanted you to be J. Cole. As I was making this video, I said, you know what? This is too much. This is going to end Ethan's career. This is really dirty. I tried to squash the beef between us. I reached out to a mutual friend who apparently discussed with you, and that, my friends, that is when the H3 podcast decided to do a 4-hour segment on nothing but cats.
Pussy, nigga better straighten they posture. Got favors all up in contact. Might write this with a doctor. Tell a pop star quit hiding. Fuck a caption, won't action. No accident. I'm hands on. He fuck around, get polished.
But we'll get there. We're just now starting the slow cook of this podcast. This podcast with an apple in its mouth is slowly roasting over a rotisserie. Let's get into the cats have been starting to show up, by the way. But more on that later, because this is not just me. I said it was me, but this is also the cats that have a problem.
Then notice I said we. It's not just me. I'm what the culture feeling.
Here, Ethan, but we're going to deal with it. We're going to start first with the earliest mention, the earliest I could find Ethan brave enough to open his mouth about a cat. And it was actually caught in that TikToker's video.
Sexy ass time. That is a really cool bubblegum machine. It's spinning, it's twirling, it's got a cat. It looks like they wrote on it with the Sharpie, don't eat that, that's toxic. She doesn't give a fuck, it's Elsa.
Why would Ethan think that that was toxic, Yuka? That's my question. Why do you think Ethan would think that that was toxic? Is it because Sharpies are toxic? Does Ethan think that Sharpies are toxic? Or does he think that cats are toxic? I think his relationship with cats is toxic, but we'll get there. But just to prove my point that he's being hyperbolic and overreactive in these early H3 reacts, I'm going to show and demonstrate the point that Sharpie markers are not toxic. Would I do that if they're toxic? See? Non-toxic.
Okay. Oh God! She got.
was toxic.
I was right. I told her not to eat that.
Oh shit, y'all! Ethan might be right. I asked ChatGPT, and I think my research is indicating that Sharpie markers are toxic. Don't try this at home.
So I said, "Oh God!" Well, essentially, guys, we've got a Frozen movie, superheroes. It's cool, it's fun. The kids out there are having fun. 115 million views in 1 month. Very suspicious stuff. Look at that! They've got what? They've got. I've never seen that many.
Still, though, I think my point somewhat stands, and this is when Ethan figures out the view attraction, the power that cats have on the internet, and it's not long before he starts to use it to his advantage.
There is a ton of stray cats in Israel, and they're fucking monsters, dude. They do like battle outside. There's like mad stray cats, like warfare, turf warfare. You hear them screaming. You find them dead on the street sometimes. You remember when that cat was dying in front of our house for like a week?
Yeah, it was super loud.
That one day it was just dead, and there was a dead cat's corpse for like a month there. Anyway, really cute, by the way.
Ethan is shamelessly using our feline friends for views and shaming them at the same time, talking about the living conditions that they, have to exist in Israel, the gang warfare and the street violence that cats in the area face.
That's conniving. Then get his face tatted like a bitch apologizing.
And meanwhile, he's talking about a cat that died outside of his house, was dying for a week. A whole week of dying, and Ethan didn't help that cat once. Wow, are you okay?
That's my point. Really
this
cute.
whole car is a piece of art.
Welcome to Florentine. There's a freaking cart in the... I don't know if this... don't get too close. Seriously. That plate, man.
Oh shit.
I'd like to lick that up clean. There might be someone in here, to be frank.
Seriously.
Let's move on.
Yeah, let's move on.
I know, Yuka, I'm as frustrated as you, but we can't be throwing things, okay? I'm trying to resolve the issue between the feline community and H3 community. I'm working hard on it, and we've only just started. So this is way back in 2017, if you've been reading the annotations. The next one is going to occur also in 2017. More of an indirect mention. I have a few indirect mentions and a couple guest mentions in here, but then it's really about to get cooking.
What should I search for in the old Surveillance Pro next?
Search Pro.
I know.
Cats in baskets. Searching. Oh my god.
What percentage of people have, put a laundry basket over a cat and pretended it was in a zoo?
What?
That can't be a real... Wait, so this is like based on a real survey? Is that the story? That's just like a little too cute. I don't think anyone's actually ever done that.
5%.
What
do
is-
you all think?
It's like if you go to Brooklyn, you're like, how many times have you put a blanket over a cat's head? Pretend it was a zoo. They're like, I've always done that.
So,
It's got to be higher because you know everyone's cute. Everyone wants to be
Higher.
that cute person who's like, I've done that.
I did higher.
I'm adorable and lovable.
even though I don't believe it's
I'm a little
higher.
quirky.
Breathe it in. One lonely vote for lower. And what does your audience think? 30%.
That's the real answer?
I've seen worse guesses.
What?
So wait, what's the real answer, Dan?
Let's see who got it right.
It's not based on reality?
I think that this clip perfectly illustrates the total state of ignorance Ethan is coming from. Who among us who's had a cat, actually had a cat, has not put a laundry basket over the cat's head and pretended it was in a zoo at least for a few minutes, okay? A few seconds. The cats get tired of it pretty quick. But I mean, come on, that is like you don't even make it out of childhood without doing that, really. Is Ethan, maybe that's why Ethan is still a child and hasn't grown up. He just needs to accomplish the proper achievements in order to level up, get your gamer score up, yo.
I'm knowing they call you the boy, but where's the man? Cause I ain't seen him yet. Matter of fact, I ain't even bleed him yet. Can I bleed him?
Companion. This cat just started following us. I don't know that I've ever seen this before. We're just walking our dog. The cat. He just like charged at us from across the street and he's just like, I'm gonna hang with these people now. Hey kitty. What the fuck? This shit is weird. Come on, kitty. What am I gonna do without you?
Even further, the very, very next mention of cats shows even more reason to believe, more evidence that Ethan has no idea what cat relationships are like what a relationship with a cat and its owner is like. I mean, he calls it a dog because it's walking close to him. He thinks any animal that's, even somewhat friendly is a dog. It shows a lot.
They not like us.
Today we have Shane did what to his cat?
The things I've done to my poor animals, they will never love me.
Of course, we always knew it was going to go there. Just about everybody can remember H3 talking about Shane Dawson and that whole cat situation where Shane talked about maybe as a young man or boy, I don't even know, masturbating and coming on his cat. So yeah, obviously that got talked about. I'm not gonna go too deep into every mention of the word cat here, because we're already starting to get long. And as you guys, can see the timestamp of this finished video, you can see the evidence. You can see, I'm bringing the receipts, okay? I'm bringing the receipts. Just like Kendrick, I'm gonna expose Ethan.
The family matter and the truth for the matter. It was God's plan to show y'all the liar.
Who says that he does not talk about cats that much. Like, he wants to say that he doesn't talk about cats that much? Okay, Ethan. Okay.
Okay, okay, on this one exception, I will admit the cat on the right does look better.
Who could possibly forget when he came at cats in the Instagram versus reality video? Another classic banger here, Shane Dawson and his cat. The Instagram versus reality video started a lot of beefs there. He made up with Trisha and then started a beef again. There's a lot of history here. One of the next videos is actually a more lesser known mention of cats, and it is more in a metaphor, kind of an analogy. But I think it will also speak a bit of volume about how Ethan thinks about cats.
Going to be the king of that city, and we need you. So the question is, are you going to follow the girl with the cat tattoo, or are you going to go back to sleep and pretend this never happened? Aiden Ross, Andrew Tate and Tristan Tate are in a jail cell right now. Okay? Do you know what that means? You remember the guy from The Matrix who he double-crossed them and he killed one of his own guys so that he could be put back in the Matrix. And you remember how Neo met him and he was eating a steak and he goes, you know what? I realized about the Matrix. This steak tastes good and I just don't care anymore. That's Andrew Tate, bro. You want to be played like one of those idiots? Or you want to take my hand? I'm Morpheus. I know what's going on, bro. You want to be a human battery? Or you want to open your eyes?
So that pretty much sums up the entirety of all of the cat mentions off of the podcast channel on the other Ethan Klein and Ela Klein and H3 related channels. That might have seemed like it was pretty fast. I did cut a good portion for time on the Shane Dawson part, but trust me, and trust the timestamps or the bar here. There's a lot more going on with this, a lot more that happens on the actual podcast. So without further ado, the very first time the H3 podcast talked about cats.
No, I don't care about cats.
You hate cats?
I don't like them. I'm talking about
That's
puppies.
a bold opinion on the internet.
I'm talking about puppies specific. All right, let's not get too deep.
I thought we ended this episode.
Oh, but we are gonna get too deep into it, Ethan. We are gonna get too deep. We're just getting started.
They not like us. 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 You think the Bay gon' let you disrespect Pop, nigga? I think that Oakland show gon' be your last stop, nigga. They cold foul, I don't know why you still pretending. What is the owl? Bird niggas and bird bitches, go. The audience not dumb, shape the stories how you want. Hey Drake, they're not slow. Rabbit hole is still deep, I can go further, I promise. Ain't there some P-rap that's for bitchin'? You Malibu most wanted, ain't no law boy, you ball boy. Fresh Gatorade or something. Since 2009, I had this bitch jumping.
So after saying he hates cats, or doesn't like them, proving he's not like us, the very next time he brings up cats, I gotta be honest here, it's a possible case of cat essay.
Yes, too, and I'm like, man, I feel like I was way funnier then.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
kind of
there's-
depressing too.
I mean, it's a nostalgia thing.
It is, yeah.
And obviously, you were probably a lot more critical of yourself when you first put that video out.
Also, the funny thing is sometimes I'll remember that when we made it, we didn't think it was
Felt
funny.
like shit.
at
Hated
all.
it, and
but
now
now
when we
we
watch
look
it,
back and we're like, oh, this is great.
Yeah.
It's like my meow video. Have you guys ever seen like this?
Yeah,
I put my mouth on a cat.
Yeah.
Whoa, what? Excuse me, what did he just say? I mean, I put a Sharpie in my mouth, but putting his mouth on a cat? I will say this is Markiplier talking about cats. Markiplier brought up cats, but they will talk about cats for a minute. So, let's hold on. Let's give Markiplier the benefit of the doubt here and just see what he's actually talking about with putting his mouth on a cat.
Yeah.
And I spent 8 hours making it, and in those 8 hours, it became the least funny thing I've ever made. It's my 4th most viewed video. It's like, what in the hell? Like that was
strange.
A stupid decision. I never should have made that, and yet it is now one of my most successful videos.
Pull it up, Ela.
Don't pull it up. God, no. Oh my God.
Some quality editing.
Yeah, I was so tired of dragging my lips around on a cat after that. Ugh.
Is right. What the hell are these guys talking about? Holy shit, I was making an analogy, but there might actually be some, like, Drake shit going on in here. I mean, I know he liked dogs a little bit better. He was more like Ethan, but Markiplier, what the fuck are you talking about right now?
Jeez. But it's weird, like, those things that seem like they won't work resonate with the fans like incredibly, and that's what always makes me remember. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, if I censor myself before it's done, then I'm never gonna know if it's actually good or not.
Right.
Because I'm my own worst critic. We all are.
Yeah.
And then when it's exposed to the people out there that are actually watching and like putting up with the time to actually filter through the good stuff, like those gems come through, and it's just that's the most satisfying.
Something
you
that
want to
really
see it for a sec?
It's something that
No.
God.
Yeah, I want to see it. It's short, right?
He really doesn't want to.
But that's something that scares me. Is like, sometimes
have
I
to.
wonder if I'm a good judge of my own content.
It's a waste of time.
Okay, we won't.
Yeah, I mean,
I know
Wow,
you don't
really?
want
We got there.
I mean, I won't be embarrassed if you
Hold
want to
up.
play
Let me
it,
just peep at it.
Yeah, just give
Let
it
me peep
a
and creep
look.
that.
it's hard to be a judge of your own content because especially if you're editing it.
So I edit it, and then sometimes I'll like cut something, or I'll have like cut something, and then I'll bring it back begrudgingly, and then it's everyone's favorite part.
Is this it?
Oh,
Yeah, this is the crap that we're doing.
What year is this from? Do you know?
This was
like last year, right?
Yeah. So I just.
Oh yeah, I saw this.
Yeah, I was just. It's like even me looking at it, I'm like, oh, this is so stupid. But
It's not that bad. It's just a cute little video.
yeah, I know. It's just like I was
Oh
trying
god,
to.
that looks bad.
Thank you. I was trying to come up with some way to celebrate 10 million, and I procrastinated and made this.
No, I think it's good. I don't know why it bothers you so much.
It's just looking back on it and realizing.
It's pretty creative.
To some extent, I suppose.
Am I a cat? Meow, 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 meow. What am I? Meow, bitch. Why did I waste my life making this video?
That took you 8 hours?
Yeah, about it.
Okay. I'll walk that back a little bit. He's not doing Drake shit to cats. Markiplier's cool, guys. He just needs to phrase things a little bit better, I think.
It's a pretty good time.
Because
I've gotten faster over time with my
30 million.
my editing.
Yeah, 30 million
Got him.
views.
30 million, yeah. That's how that works. And then I made a sequel called Wolf. Set 19
Guess it
million.
What
didn't
about
embarrass you
Borf?
that
Is
much.
Borf another one?
No, Borf is not one. Don't pay
man.
attention to any of those. Of all those, like the most proud of one I'm of those is Popcorn, which is a sketch we made. We don't watch that. Like it's too long. It wouldn't even be bothered. But just because like I just find that YouTube is best when it's at its heart experimentation and bullshit. Like you just make you make mistakes unapologetically, and you just shove your mistakes out there, and someone will watch it. You know.
I feel like we've kind of lately. I feel like creatively bankrupt, to be honest.
Yeah.
There's just I don't know, man. I feel like so stuck creatively on YouTube right now. Like there's nothing left good to talk about. Like think about this: when YouTube had the adpocalypse, they cracked down on everything. All the nut jobs that I celebrate on our channel no longer make money on YouTube. There's nothing
Or they
interesting.
just got smart and they were like, wait, shit, he's gonna shit on me.
Yeah.
So that's what it is. H3 podcast number 8. Just starting to take off. Everybody thought Ethan made his show a podcast in order to kind of get around the advertiser restrictions on his shorter form content and maybe some of the explicit nature of it. But really, it was because all the content dried up. And now he just sits around and talks about cats. He talks about cats. That's all he does. You talk about cats, Ethan. That's about it. Let me clarify. Let me jump in and clarify. It is not a problem to talk about cats. You can talk about cats all you want. They're magnificent, glorious creatures that, make this earth bearable. So you're free to talk about cats. It is the way that Ethan talks about cats that upsets the cat community. And I think this next clip illustrates that better than any other.
You know, I'm tough as nails. You know, nothing like hitting a rock with a weed eater right in the freaking between the eyes.
Has that happened?
Hell yeah. Or hitting cat pies out there in the garden, and that's just the nasty.
What is a pie? Oh, dog shit.
No, not dog. Cat's the worst.
Cat shit?
Oh, no, that is just it's worse than human, worse than dog.
What's so bad
worse
about
than
cat shit?
It has just it just sticks for a week. It goes into
like
the skin.
cement.
It goes into the skin, and then you can taste it coming out of the mouth.
Oh,
and it's
God.
Just, it is. It really is.
Hold on. Let's get into this.
This is just.
So you're talking about you're hitting the lawn with the weed whacker.
Yeah,
and you explode cat shit everywhere. It's like a bomb.
Ugh. It gets right on the nose. It gets right here in the cheek, and it goes through the cheek.
Why
and gum.
is that anything gross always goes like straight for the mouth and the eyes?
Right.
It's like there's like it's got like a mind of its own.
Yeah. Well, Hila's brother has a theory that water is a conscious being, and I wonder if that has anything to do with the shit getting in your mouth.
Yeah, it wants to go back home.
It was like tuckered in underneath a leaf on the grass, and I'm going, that looks kind of fishy down there. I'll just screw it. I'll just hit it.
Oh no, I should have.
And then get it on the lawnmower wheel. That's even worse because it travels with us everywhere we go. I mean, it's just.
You're telling me the cat shit it penetrates your skin and then travels into your mouth. Is that what you're saying?
It'll go through the mucus, through the body.
Your body absorbs it.
And I can actually taste it coming out of my mouth.
Just from it touching
Just
your
from
skin?
touching the
That's
skin.
fucked.
It's like,
we gotta
it'd be like,
Yeah, we gotta
you know
try
what?
this.
Hey, it's like get one of those nicotine patches, It would be
Right.
something like that.
It's like a cat shit patch.
It's a cat patch.
I wonder if that's a marketable product.
Yeah, putty pad cat.
Putty pad cat.
Now on the H3 Productions store.
New merch available, guys.
Putty pads.
Putty pads. Anyway, that was a great tangent. Why are cats such disgusting creatures? I hate cats. I hate their piss smells like poison. Have you owned a cat?
I don't own a cat.
Have you ever been around a cat?
I've been. I've been sprayed by them.
Okay, so you know
I mean,
what
I
I'm
didn't know
talking about.
that. I know now how they.
Their piss smells like chemical warfare.
Yeah, not even their tongues are cool. Their tongues are
rough.
like spiky hairbrushes.
Yeah,
I slurred that.
Fuck cats.
Fuck cats.
Moving on. So anyway, this is the video we're talking about.
Complete defamation, denigration, and just blasphemy upon the glorious nature of these cats that grace the earth with their presence.
Some shit just cringeworthy. Ain't even gotta be deep, I guess. Still love when you see success. Everything with me is blessed. Keep making me dance, waving my hand, and it won't be no threat.
Be a little while before H3 talks about cats again. And this time he brings them up more in a tangential conversation about some kind of musician that has a song.
It's probably his most famous book.
Yeah.
Bring Cat's Cradle, Slaughterhouse-5, Mother Night.
Okay. So why?
This next one is more of it's a guest mention, first of all, so there's that caveat, but also it's completely just nonsense. It doesn't make any sense in the sentence that Ty Lopez was trying to say. It's more of an accidental word vomit cat mention, but for posterity, I wanted to include it in because it's funny to see Ty Lopez fuck up his words.
I was like, we gotta send this back. It's broken. And the lab's like, nope, women. So men have, I have 30, 40 times higher DNA testosterone than her.
Sure.
Testosterone is what makes you drive your car too fast. That was my verbal skills coming out.
Okay, so here is where it really starts to get pretty rough. I thought it was pretty bad when he was talking with Humongous about cats, but this person kind of gives Ethan a sense of security with their scientific credentials. This tertiary Vsauce character gives Ethan some ammunition to attack all cats and cat owners at the same time.
It's the parasite that most people have.
And for people who don't know, this is a parasite you get from cats that apparently 50% of Americans are infected with.
Yeah, because what it does, the reason it kind of exists is that it's in the feces of cats. And then it gets into rats or mice. And then now they're a lot less scared of cats.
Mm-hmm.
And they kind of go over to them. Because I believe it kind of changes the scent profile of urine so they don't smell cat urine oh, that smells like someone in heat. I'm gonna go get that. And then they get murdered and die.
What's the purpose of making
it's always self-continuation, right? Because then the rat eats
a new cat.
the mouse. Sorry, the cat eats the mouse or the rat, and then it gets the parasite again. So maybe it's an uninfected one. And that's the thing that's so interesting about parasites is that a lot of their purpose is self-preservation. It's to extend their life cycle, and their life cycle exists within, depending on the parasite, within multiple creatures. So like if it's in me, it might not be the last place that it goes, and this like isn't its final form.
That's so cool.
It's just very interesting. And the thing that I loved, which I kind of end with, spoilers, is like, how do you know if you have one or don't? If their job is to survive, then would they ever make their presence known, really? So there could be ones in us that we just don't know about.
Right.
The one that I almost couldn't watch was the cockroach.
After this, continuing with the pattern we see, flaming cats really big, and then only kind of mentioning them in a tangential sense. Ethan talks to Tim Heidecker on the Cat Film Festival. Here we go.
Go back. I got this video, the Cat Film Festival. I want to ask you some questions about it. So this was, if I can pop this up.
Oh my God!
Look at this little
like a
little
monk.
twink.
I look like a monk.
A little monk.
Yeah.
I look at pictures of myself, man.
I obviously cut my own hair or something. Some deviant. Cut
The
my hair.
brow seems very heavy and.
Yeah, it was well lit. It's clearly well lit.
This was this the first. What's the history on this video? Because I'm not quite sure. It was the final project that you and Eric
No,
made,
it was
or?
not. We had been out of college by this point.
Oh, okay.
I was living in New York with my girlfriend. That was our bedroom, and Eric would come up from Philly, and I would go back to Philly, and we'd make stuff, sort of recreationally, for fun. Back in the days when it was fun to make stuff. No one was paying attention. There was no chat rooms. There was no message boards. But we did, I think, have this idea to actually do this Cat Film Festival. We were coming out of like the Philadelphia art world a little bit, like out of college. There was a lot of like trying to like a lot of festivals and projects and sort of like arts events. I think we were kind of into, but also kind of aware of it being silly and kind of pretentious. So I think there was this original idea to actually do a cat film festival.
Got it.
Which happened years ago. I mean, it really did happen.
Come to
but
fruition.
Not that we had anything to do with it.
Well, I'll play this if you don't mind.
Okay.
Just a minute of it for those who have not seen it.
Professors? This is what, 2001 or something
film
like that.
students,
Or no,
graduates
2000.
Of your film
2000.
school program?
We put it up later.
Hello, this is Tim Heidecker.
What's interesting to me is like
Welcome.
this Tim and Eric style.
professors
You
and
guys
the pro-
already
and students
really
that
have
are
locked
right there.
down.
It was right there at the very
We're
beginning.
putting this is the proposal for the Cat Film
Was there something
Festival.
when you see like these old
putting
videos like
together
this?
a
Is
Cat
there
Film
kind of
Festival
a
in New York
golden
City. It's
a
basically
golden
a
days
festival
kind of vibe?
films
Do you ever
about
feel like that?
No, I'm
the
pretty
good old days.
unsentimental.
Yeah.
I don't have any sentiment in my heart.
That's
No.
that's good for you.
No, it's cool. It's I have fondness for it.
Film Festival.
Festival.
Yeah. You get yeah.
And this was
But it-
all Eric. Like, look at me. I really did have that picture of me on the wall with my girlfriend on the other side, and it was like ironic. You know, it was like silly. But Eric always tells the story that Zamboni or that picture of the girl, the ice skating. He says that was in there because Eric would make like wedding videos and stuff, and like film people's recitals for money. And that shot was in. It was a mistake when he.
That
first
was a
did it.
genuine mistake.
He says it was a
I
mistake,
can't
and
believe
that I saw that and said, "Don't." That's the way.
That's Really? so
He
funny.
claims that's the case now.
Wow.
I don't know
That's a
about
good-
that. He likes to shower me with.
Well,
with
I don't-
Hey, do y'all want to see the most low energy and like just don't give a fuck ad for Teddy Fresh ever? Just put a cat on the Teddy Fresh.
No, I'm excited. I'm cool.
Yeah.
I love it, man. It came out so good. This is their mascot, the cat.
Yeah.
So the cat and the bear teamed up, and they're crushing it, man. And finally, thank you to all of our sponsors.
Ethan was so unenthused by that cat mascot. I mean, you could tell he really didn't even want to do the collab. It was probably something more for connections and just network building. But speaking of his connections and his network building, after getting that third string Vsauce through, he was able to get Michael Stevens Vsauce on the podcast. And Michael actually set Ethan a little straight here. He gave cats some humanity. He talked about his cat. He talked about cats burping and how that isn't a typical, thing, and that should be looked at medically.
If I say too much, it loses its mystique, right? It all began with my father. If I can get deep here for a second. He would just say weird stuff out of nowhere sometimes. Like he'd be in the bathroom and you just hear like, "Corn Dog Willie was a friend of mine." And I'm like, I don't know, maybe that's a real song. I don't think it is.
I don't think
I don't know who Corn Dog
Willie
Willie is.
Yeah.
But it kind of became a earworm for me. Like still, it gets stuck in my head like corn dogs. And so then my wife and I got a cat and I was like, let's call it Corn. That'd be funny. And she was into it. So we have a cat named Corn. And then I started to be consumed by the corn, and now I can't stop.
Do you really like corn?
Corn stop.
That was good. A stretch, but I'm on the page.
I've tweeted that pun before, so don't think I'm like clever.
Yeah. That's one you've thought of, and
let me also clarify. I'm corn the vegetable. I think it's okay. I really support it. But is this really the kind of corn I'm talking about? Oh. Because corn is also my cat.
I feel like I'm in a Vsauce video right now.
Is also a word for small things, like corned beef.
Right.
Oh.
The corn refers to, I believe, the salt, like you've put
the
it
corning
in
process.
The corning process.
And also a band as well.
And that's with the K.
Yeah.
That is completely different.
Okay.
I'm not associated with
You're not
promoting.
I thought you were endorsing Corn.
Corn with
the
a
band.
C.
Okay, with the K is the band. That
K
you
is
were
the band, totally
endorsing
different
them.
thing.
You were endorsing the band Corn. Sorry.
The band Corn with the C.
Yeah, okay. All right.
But you know what? I'm just gonna go into this. Like, I think it's time to move on. I think that the corn thing, I don't want it to become oversaturated. It's time to move on.
We're hanging up the corn right now.
I'm not hanging it up right now. You can't just hang up something that's taken over your soul. What you can do is evolve. So I think a few days ago I tweeted cat burp.
Huh.
What was that about?
Interesting.
There was no corn there, was there? I do have a cat named Corn. You see how it evolved.
Right.
But I don't know where this is going to take me. I cannot really explain.
How did that tweet perform? Do you look at performance, and does that fuel kind of your intrigue? Like the corn thing, people were kind of responding to it probably, right? And that's what fueled your curiosity?
I wasn't surprised as I was responding to it. If I share my passions, the likes will come.
It's the genuineness.
Yeah.
People respond to the genuineness. So how did Cat Burp respond for you?
Oh, really well.
Interesting.
You know, and it's always this weird mental thing where, like, I've been making a lot of videos this year,
right,
and they get a certain amount of attention, but then I tweet Cat Burp, and it gets 10 times more interactions.
Sure.
Of course.
And I'm like, well,
it's always like that.
Yeah.
It's real.
I'm like, hey, everyone, support Alzheimer's research and blah, blah, blah. Go to this link. And like 5 people are like, hate you.
Yeah.
But then I tweet Cat Burp and everyone's like, I'm going to die someday. It becomes this deep, meaningful thing and they love it. And I'm glad for that.
Is cat burping a thing? Do cats burp?
I can't find a definitive answer.
Okay, interesting.
All right. It's not in some of the major veterinarian textbooks.
You've seen Shredder burp, right?
Have you?
I don't know.
Or
if you've
is it
seen
like
him
a
burp.
cough? Like a.
I think he actually burped.
I don't think he's burped. Well,
What do they
Well, we're
do?
talking about a dog.
Yeah.
They have different digestive
Yeah.
systems and their diets are maybe more similar, but like they must have the ability to burp. I think it can happen. But everything I found was if your cat is legitimately burping, that's weird. It needs something's
That
wrong.
needs medical attention.
Right. A human burping is just a normal part of how we work.
Digest.
I'm not a doctor. Definitely not a cat doctor.
Okay.
You're-
Do cats burp? I got a feeling we got a new Vsauce video coming soon.
You got sophisticated memes.
Yeah, that's true.
It's the only kind.
Mine
Every
are
meme
just-
is sophisticated, but sometimes we're afraid to acknowledge that. And we treat it like it's, it's just deep fried. Blah, blah. No. It is the beginning and end of humanity.
Right. That's great. I mean, I just post pictures of me being fat.
But do
you've
you?
gone deeper.
Is that really all it is?
Well, I think so.
It is shattering the norms. I mean, no one I have ever followed on social media did that.
That's true.
Confidence in an image.
Oh.
Burping is quite rare in cats.
Dan has done some research here. He says, while common in humans, thank you for that, burping, it's like, oh
my God.
I feel so much better. While common in humans, burping is quite rare in cats. In fact, according to Dr. Anna Hosenhaz, yeah, right, not a real doctor, a staff doctor at New York City Animal Medical Center who specializes in small animal internal medicine. And okay, come on. It's uncommon that it even appears in 2 major veterinary texts she regularly consults. I swear I've heard my cat burp, but the lack of information out there indicates that if cats do burp, it's very important to their overall health.
Yeah.
It's not very important to their overall health.
That's the same resource I was reading the other day. And,
That's
and
not
because
much.
it was so mysterious, I had to tweet it.
Cats.
So you see, the cat burp didn't come from me going, what's going to be weird? It
There's
came from
something
me
deeper.
being like, do they burp or not? I can't believe I can't find out. Time to just tweet it out there. Get the conversation started.
Let's get social, in other words.
Let's break the internet.
Let's get social,
Let
guys.
the conversation begin.
There you go.
There it is.
I am vegan
Mm-hmm.
for 3 days.
For 3 days, you've been vegan.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
For 3 days. Today's the 3rd day. I'm tired. I'm confused. I'm disoriented. I'm scared.
Are you doing it right? I mean,
No.
you're not just eating like French fries and.
Oh, no,
you-
I haven't
you're
had
doing it
anything
right.
unhealthy yet.
Yeah, avocado sandwiches.
Yeah, no, I'm vegan. I'm all out. And I'm doing it for health reasons. And it's been 3 days and I'm still fat. So I don't know if I'm doing anything wrong.
3 days. Look, you can be really fat and vegan. I mean,
I think
you can consume a lot of calories.
I think it
and
takes
plants.
extra work.
It wouldn't last long, though. Pretty shortly after Vsauce visited, we actually have a clip of Ethan back to his old ways, denigrating cats. This time, kind of speaking to the stereotype of them being swindlers and fallacious and promiscuous type creatures.
My Fiona and I'm your Shrek to your Fiona, essentially. I don't know who's Puss in Boots. Shredder. Shredder's Puss in Boots. Can you believe there's a character in a Disney Pixar movie called Puss in Boots? Imagine that. And also he was like a seductress too. He was like a Don Juan, and his name was Puss in Boots.
What?
I'm telling you, he fucked like crazy, that cat. So we got a ton of stuff. My good.
Now, this next video will basically just illustrate again the point that Ethan doesn't know what he's talking about. When he's talking about cats, he's completely out of his depth in every single area of cats. It could be about Cats the animal or Cat Williams the comedian. Ethan doesn't know about cats. Period.
There. Yo, Cat Stevens, rest in peace. He's fallen on hard times, but he has one of my favorite jokes about weed of all time. He goes, you walk into drug. Oh, God, I'm such a white guy ruining comedy. I'm gonna do my best here, guys. Everyone's on the edge of their seat. Here we go. All right, here we go. Y'all ready? When you walk in a store, they always make it sound like as crazy as possible. They go, this one's called death. Like, well, you just
By the
smoke
way,
it
I'm
and
pretty
die?
pretty sure that was Cat Williams.
Cat Williams.
not Cat
Who's Cat
Stevens.
Stevens?
Singer-songwriter.
Oh, yeah, that's the guy who went. Yeah, sorry. So I fucked that up from the get go. Cat Williams, the funny little black gentleman with the straight hair.
Why does it sound weird when you say little?
Well, he's short. It's part of his bit.
Yeah, I mean, he would talk about it all the
He
time.
called himself a black leprechaun, I believe.
Next, Ethan is going to talk about the Cats trailer for the movie Cats. And while the movie Cats isn't exactly a cat, He is talking about cats here, and it gets pretty rough.
Everyone hungry?
No.
There's a lot of hubbub over the Cats trailer. The movie Cats, based on the famous play Cats. I've never seen the play. I don't really know anything about it. What's all the hubbub? Why is everyone crazy about Cats the play, first of all?
I mean, I think it's like one of the longest running, if not the longest running show on Broadway ever.
Oh, so it's a good play.
Andrew Lloyd Webber.
That's questionable.
What's that, Zach?
Andrew Lloyd Webber wrote it. He wrote like Phantom of the Opera.
Yeah, very famous.
Okay, so it's okay. So you probably have seen the play Cats. They have these kind of goofy looking characters. Cats the play. Let me pull up some images. And I guess what happened is they tried to convert the look of the play somehow. You have these like humanoid cats.
That I like.
Well, it's cool, right?
Yeah.
For a live action play.
Yeah.
But what they did, actually, I mean, the movie should have probably just had them dressed like this.
The movie shouldn't exist.
Right. That's true. That's where they made the first mistake. Well, what they did is, I guess they CGI'd and tried to make them look like cats, like human
Like
beings,
human cats.
that are cats, which is a weird route to go. Clearly, and so a lot of people have had an issue with how they look. Starring a lot of
famous-
superstars.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift has even made an appearance as a cat in Cats. One night, one chance. What does that mean, Dan? You've seen the play. Why is it so one night, one chance?
I haven't seen it.
Because I've seen the trailer, and I could tell you it takes place over more than one night.
You know, I didn't see it live. They made a film of the theatrical version at some point, which I think in like middle school, like a music teacher showed to the class, which big mistake, a bunch of middle schoolers. I mean, we just made fun of it the whole time. But from what I remember, I mean, the plot is really loose. It's just kind of like
A bunch of cats.
a showcase of all of these different cats. Yeah, it's
One
dumb.
night,
Yeah.
one chance.
I went to go see it. Oh.
Go ahead, Zach.
I went to go see it when I was like 4 years old, and I
Oh.
left crying because I was
Why?
scared shitless.
You're scared.
They are kind of spooky. I mean, it's pretty uncanny.
Well, and some of the there's like bad cats in it, you know, like gangster cats.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Some scary shit.
Sick. And the approach, we've culminated all the technology and everything we've come to in filmmaking and technological advances, AI on the brink. And this is the best that we've developed as a human species.
It just looks bad. There's nothing appealing about it. I don't know why. Visually it's like awful.
So this cat fucks shit up? Like he's an evil cat, or he just fucks?
I don't know if he's evil. I think he's like a pimp.
He just fucks. Or he's an actual pimp.
Again, it's been a long time since I've
That's
seen it.
sick,
but yeah,
dude.
I mean, there's a seedy underbelly to the cat world that they all live in. So
Damn, I can pay to fuck a cat? Can humans do that?
Is that Idris Elba?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I pay to fuck a cat at a cat brothel?
That's one of the saddest things about the cast
Pretty
of
weird
this is like
from like
unbelievable.
James Bond to go to a cat,
He's not James Bond.
but they want or
There was a
right?
whole debate.
Yeah.
But I mean, he's done a lot. He's done
but
enough.
he could be James Bond.
He could, yes. I mean, he was Stringer Bell. What do you
Yeah.
need more than that?
Yeah.
No, Idris Elbis is amazing.
Who?
Even though his name's a little fucked.
You said it. No.
Idris Elbis.
You said
His name's a little fucked. What do you want from me? What's his name?
It's Elba.
Idra
Elba.
Then
Elba.
you say it.
Go ahead, Dan.
Idris Elba.
Idris
There you go.
Elba.
Yeah.
What's the big deal? He's got a fucking crazy name.
Idris Elbis.
You can't walk around like your name's Idris Elba and expect people to get it right. He's like the only dude with that name in the world. People at home are like, "You're so ignorant. Do you know that like half of the people from fucking whatever country, Idris is the most popular name and Elba is the most popular surname? Shut up." Okay.
I want to see him as James Bond.
Me too. I think he's fantastic. I love him. I would totally love to see him as James Bond. They should just, if people care that much about it, just make a new character called like James Black. Too literal.
I don't think that would
Like Ghostbusters level of comedy, like the female Ghostbusters one. you know, you can't have it both ways. If you're gonna CGI a human into a cat, you can't have it both ways. Give them a more cat-like face, or put them in a real costume, because this is not good. They have a human nose. They didn't edit their face at all. They have why didn't you edit their face? You made the rest of their body look like a cat, but you kept a human nose.
But even the body doesn't look like a cat. It just looks like a...
Well, you know what it looks like? They're wearing a suit,
green
except
suit.
they CGI'd in so that...
Like fur texture.
Yeah. Right. Why? It doesn't make sense. It's like you didn't go all the way. But her head, she's got the fur, she's got the ears, but she has human teeth, lips, eyeballs, and nose, and eyebrows. Okay? What?
We need an Ethan Bradbury production here. To fix
Right. Hit me
this.
with that owl.
Cheers! Midway to the
Yeah.
movie.
That'd be so sick. 30 minutes in, you hit it with that owl. Like, oh shit, Ethan Bradbury made this. Her face looks fucking awful. Like, I don't understand what I'm looking. Apparently, this actress is black, and people were upset that she's a white cat. By the way, too.
Why?
I don't know.
Cat.
It's acting.
But look. Well, also, there's no race in cat. At least not that I'm aware of. I don't know cat culture. I don't want to assume their identity. But her face is like transplanted on really badly. And then it looks like they changed her nose.
I don't understand the whole argument of like a non-gay shouldn't play a gay character.
Right.
They're acting.
Well, why don't... Okay.
Isn't that their job?
Yes, Hila. And if you're going to make a movie about cats, why are you going to cast human beings? Why not just have cats play? Why don't you just film a bunch of cats running around a fucking room?
I would watch that.
I would watch the shit out of that.
Dude, epic. And call it Cats. The movie. No, I agree. It's insane. It's like...
It should be about Cats Deli. K-A-T-Z.
and a bunch
but
of
it's
fat
all
people
cats.
eating pastrami. I'd star in that. Scarlett Johansson got...
Now, this next one starts slow, and they're talking about maybe just some plans for later on. But then it gets kind of crazy. Dan actually brings up cats, but then Ethan actually starts talking about killing cats. Yeah. Just go ahead and check it out.
Smash.
Mm-hmm.
The smashing.
I like smashing.
Or you could be a rogue with the backstabbing. You could be a hunter with a bow.
I don't like bows.
You don't like bows. One of us needs to be a healer. I could be like a druid, a kind of all-purpose, little root, little heal.
That's what I
little-
don't. I don't even know the language. Like, what's a druid?
You'll get into the world, baby.
It's like
magic.
It's like a priest of nature. You turn into a cat or a bear. I think.
Don't worry
Yeah,
about
bear.
that. It's very. It's but with the warrior and the rogue is very simple. You smash. You stab.
I like that.
Yeah. I thought you would.
I like simplicity.
Yeah.
Smash, boom.
Smash and grab, baby. I have a feeling you will play for 10 minutes and be like, who the fuck?
Who plays this?
Because you have to go kill a bunch of cats and then you go to a guy. Yeah, cats. Like
boars. A lot of boars.
And then you go to the NPC. They're like, yeah, you killed 10 boars. Here's a gauntlet. Some gloves. And you're like, sick.
There's a lot of boar killing. I was immediately reminded about that when I logged in. Just like, oh wow, it's just a lot of boars. That's mostly what you're doing in this
But
game.
there's people everywhere and you can say hi to them.
We can try.
You can wave, you know. You can say what up. Show off your gloves.
Should stream it.
I mean, I could. It'd be boring.
People get fucking hyped.
Dude, nobody should watch someone grinding boars. It could be fun, though. I'd like to play a game with you.
Okay.
I will give it to Ethan on this next one. He tries to actually give a fuck about the Teddy Fresh cat collab commercial he's doing.
107.
107. I guess I should say it right. I'm going to say it. So here we go. We got the hoodie, we got the camo pants, we got the plush. Everything you see is for sale.
Except the big one.
Except the big one. We got I love the the cat and bear cut up is so sick. Hoodie. We got the whole thing. We got the rug. That's not for you guys. That's for us. We got the camo. What the? We got the socks. Hold the phone. We got the slippers. Oh, God. Oh, no. Hold the phone. The slippers, the T-shirt. Oh, my God. The plush doll. Oh, the slippers. Who's going to cop those? Everybody, right? Oh, my goodness. It's all happening on the bottom. You got the Rip and Dip Teddy Fresh. The shirt. Oh, Jesus. Oh, they're hiding in the pocket. Fuck me. You've got this shirt. You got this puffy jacket. You got the windbreaker. Hold the fucking
The
front door.
windbreaker turns into that.
It turns into a freaking fanny pack.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to carry it.
I frankly can't ever see anyone doing that. But maybe if you're looking, maybe. Do you see that ever being a thing?
Maybe. I mean, I do hate carrying a jacket with me,
But it's not like a functional fanny pack.
but it's better than like holding it.
Right. There you go. So you can do that. But you don't have to either. It's just a nice
Yeah.
windbreaker. There you go. You got the long sleeve. Dude, you got the hat. This jacket fucking rules. Are you serious right now? Look at these two cool dudes. Ugh, the beanie. Forget about it. Oh, yeah, this long sleeve.
Mm-hmm.
We got a lot of stuff. This jacket's so sick. Huge chenille patch, right?
Mm-hmm. And a corduroy jacket.
And a corduroy jacket. There's the whole
This is
collection.
everything.
We got and we're going to be there in person for 4 hours. I mean, we're going to try to go longer. We're going to try to go as long as we can, but those things are very, it's very hard work. It's hard. It's exhausting. It's a lot.
It is, because each person that you meet, it's like...
You want to give them your all.
Yeah.
But anyway, we'll be there for
It's a
at
lot.
least 11 to 3, sorry. We'll be there for at least 4 hours.
Moving right along here, this is the last one for 2019. Ethan proving once again he doesn't understand what cats are about, what they're there for, why anyone would put a cat in a meme. He just doesn't get it.
Talking about The Bachelor, Ethan and Hila screaming, Zach screaming, Ian crying, and Dan. What does that convey, Dan, the cat?
It was just eating the chips.
Oh, yeah, he was eating the chips. Yeah, that's true. 5,000 points. I'd love to see you all engaged with the podcast.
This one was great.
Yeah.
In this next part of the video, Ethan is doing something good. He seems to be hunting down anti-Semites on the internet, but he's got to lump the cats in there with him. Like, for some reason, he just has this hatred for cats, just like anti-Semites have this unreasonable hatred for Jewish people. Ethan just hates cats, and he has to, make it about the cat.
Because it's pretty bad, dude. He's an evil wizard.
I don't think in Israel I was ever aware of
Gargamel? Is that a Jewish
the
name?
implication.
Now, I don't think Gargamel is a Jewish name. However, his little cat, is named Azrael.
That's a Jewish name.
Oh, yeah.
Angel of Death? Oh, my
Yeah.
God. But I can see that.
And he does have a big nose, magic, powers. He loves gold. He just kind of looks Jewy in general.
Do we know anything about the creator? Was he
Right,
in
who-
Nazi? Was he in Hitler
Where was
Youth?
this show originated?
I believe it's Belgian originally.
Here's another one of Ethan just totally having a bad take when it comes to cats. This time, Doja Cat specifically. But, all of his takes are pretty bad when it comes to cats.
Weigh in on this because you are our pop culture. You're dialed in. So, Ian, tell me what you think about Doja Cat promising that she will show her boobs if her song Say So reached #1. Her song reached #1, and she reneged. I don't want to. What's the word? Renege, to renegotiate. Renege, right? Renege. Yeah. And then she reneged on her promise. Now, Ian, what is your? Let me bring everyone up to date here first, okay? Before you weigh in. So she tweeted out, "If Say So hits #1, I'll show you guys my boobs really hard." 400,000 likes, 50,000 retweets. people go crazy trying to get it #1. I got to mute this real fast. But Ela, take note of this. This guy goes on it, and he's playing it on what can only be described as 50 phones and computers and televisions.
I said it would get back here. You knew it would get back here. But here's a little bit more on Shane Dawson and his cat.
Like a few years ago, and we all speculated about this, and I think I was one of the only ones who said, you know what, I think he did it. And what am I talking about? Let me play this for you.
Oh, no. The things I've done to my poor animals, they will never love me. I've done terrible things. I used to...
Oh, no. I don't know if you want to go there, Shane. What'd you do?
One time, I laid my cat down on her back.
Are you going to get arrested for this?
I don't know. No.
Think about it.
I don't think so.
Okay, go ahead.
I didn't penetrate. I laid the cat down on her back, and then I moved her little chicken legs, like, you know, spread open or whatever. And I was like, if I just, like, hump, but, like, on her tummy, like, that's not weird. Like, whatever. And then I humped it, and it kept going, and I came all over the cat.
No, you did not.
It was, like, my first sexual experience.
No
I was also,
way.
like...
I have said from the very first moment, I think he came on that cat. Because it was way too specific and way too detailed. And he said he was kidding, and everyone's like, oh, he's just kidding. That's Shane. I think that cat got cummed on.
That was one of the greatest memes, wasn't it? When he wrote
his tweet.
The tweet.
I did not. First of all, I did not come on my cat, and everyone's like, "Whoa!"
I didn't fuck my cat.
Yeah. I didn't, oh yeah, yeah. I think he fucked. Oh no, he didn't fuck his cat. Well, he rubbed his dick on his cat. So I guess it. But like in the context of everything we've just seen, raise your hand who thinks Shane came on his cat.
Well, no, wouldn't he? He said he humped the cat. Isn't that fucking the cat?
Well, he didn't penetrate.
Yeah.
But wouldn't that still be fucking if you're?
I mean, it depends how you.
It's a broad definition.
Yeah.
It's all bad.
Did he come on the cat?
Yeah,
Show of hands.
came on the cat. Yeah.
Who came on the cat?
I'm not going on the record.
Okay.
I think he fucked that cat.
Okay, yeah, you're right. We shouldn't. But I mean, I think the coming on the cat is at least. Okay, let's not trivialize any of this. This is all very serious. So that's pretty much it. If you've come to...
That's the thesis.
And that's the T,
wow.
sis.
This next one actually comes to us through the whole Alinity drama, and Alinity is the one doing most of the harm to cats in it. You know, feeding her cat vodka and throwing her cat. I don't have... You know, my position isn't too crazy different than Ethan's position on this one. I definitely don't think she should have given her cat vodka, and perhaps, you know, she may not be ready to have a cat, but, again, I think the internet was going a little bit hard on Alinity here, when they really should be looking at Ethan and just seeing how much he uses cats to get what he wants, to get his views, to keep his show going. Without cats, I mean... The H3 podcast probably would have ended back in 2017, 2018, in the early stages.
Shit from Felix and his fans. And then she also, like, was drunk on stream one night and let her cat have a lick of vodka, and the cat freaked out.
Mm-hmm.
And then on another time, she, like... I don't even want to really criticize her for this one, but people gave her shit for throwing her cat. And to me, I watched that video. It didn't really seem like a big deal. She had the cat.
That one was mild. That one wasn't a big
I mean,
deal.
cats are super nimble. And anyway, it wasn't really like it wasn't really a mean throw. It was more like, you know, one of these. And cats, she obviously loves her animals, so that's not really in question. But she gets a bad reputation, and a lot of people dislike her on Twitch. But
to me, what I noticed when the whole Doc thing was happening, and Doc was trending #1. Together with him, Alinity was trending. And it's like, that immediately just looked wrong to me. Like, the level of, the volume of people that were talking about her when she actually had nothing to do with it.
Well,
It just gives you a glimpse to what she gets.
The angle was that, Doc gets banned before Alinity. Twitch
Right,
is fucked up.
but they don't no one even knows.
Happened to Doc, right? So it's kind of a weird.
No one even knows what happened to him, and whatever happened with her, that blame Twitch then. If you have a problem with their decision,
so Keemstar,
why isn't Twitch trending? Why are you not talking about them? You're talking about a person.
Yeah, totally. I mean, Keemstar kind of started this rumor that she sleeps with Twitch staff members, and that's why she gets preferential treatment. There's no evidence. It's a horrible lie to say about her.
Yeah.
And it really
Chauvinistic again.
It's totally chauvinistic, and it totally just it totally plays into this kind of this whole narrative that because there's a strong amount of hate, I think, that females in general get on Twitch, because I think a lot of guys should be like, you got your titties out and you got all these subs and viewers and you're taking viewers away from real good.
Ethan was finally able to remember Cat Williams' name to set up this joke that he tells poorly. And yeah, it's just another time he's talking about cats. Yeah.
So don't pick it up, don't play it, but don't judge people who ain't got shit to do in their life. You know that joke? They go, I think it was a Cat Williams joke. He's talking about smoking weed. He goes, if you're broke and you ain't got no job, I don't know why you're not smoking weed. Obviously, I don't smoke weed, and but the point is, like, hey, if that's what you got, then lean on it, baby. Go to town. You know what I'm saying? Get that Paragon 1500 and Diablo.
This is that cursed image with the guy with his boobs coming out, as Joey Salads would say. That was in that TikToker's video where he was looking at the cat.
Oh, good question. Good question. Oh, it's a cat. I see the cat head here. But
now, at this point, you might think Ethan isn't so concerned about cats. He's a dog person. Like, I get it. He doesn't mind cats, or maybe hates cats. But is overall not too concerned about what happens to cats, clearly by like letting one die outside of his apartment for a week. But here in this video, when it's convenient for him, and when he can weaponize the treatment of cats to go after Trisha, well, under those circumstances, Ethan cares a whole lot about Moses's cats, and if Trisha's making him get rid of them.
From Moses and his family. Specifically, Ela texted him about something and said, is this true? You guys screenshot comments.
What did she say? You can say what?
Comments from these podcasts. You guys screenshot and send to Moses. Is this true? Are you guys 12? Why are you listening to anonymous commenters being like, oh, she's making Moses get rid of his cats? And you're like, oh my God, is this true? I was like, what the fuck? Moses is 42. He doesn't even like cats.
Dude,
he doesn't even want
stop.
his cats because he's
Calm
like,
down,
they ruin
bro.
his shit. Like, the fact that you guys are
Moses
texting
doesn't
that.
want his cats?
Moses?
In my living space.
So he'll keep him at the museum and not the house.
When I sleep and eat, I don't have animals.
Thank you.
Dude, it's a non-issue.
He's grown. You guys act like he's like a 12-year-old that doesn't know how to make a decision.
No, because we're worried about you.
You just said it wasn't about me. You said it's about him.
No, someone said, we saw a comment that said Trisha's making Moses get rid of his cat.
Do you think I have that power? What do you think I control him like that?
Well,
like,
I don't know. I don't
If that
know.
was the case, he'd be doing OnlyFans. Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't control him. Like, Jesus. Like,
But like, do you hear? Like, dude, I don't know.
Okay, let's switch topics because like this is it's just so annoying. Like, I'm so over Israelis and Jewish. I'm over it.
Well, that was
I'm done.
fast.
More evidence that Ethan doesn't even like cats, even after he just talked about the whole cat thing with Moses and Trisha. He goes in here and basically tries to equate this cat tattoo as being as bad as Ben Affleck's.
Know that we got some shit to address. Even I hate when you say the word nigga. That's just me, I guess. Some shit just cringeworthy. You ain't even gotta be still love when you see success.
We have a cat peeing on the moon. Thoughts?
Garbage.
Weird, but not the worst thing ever.
Well, I mean, this one really struck me
These are
because
not
it's,
the worst we've seen.
well, certainly not. But I mean, if you had a cat on the moon,
Why is
like
he
take
peeing
away
on
the
it?
dick and the pee, it's like kind of an okay tattoo, right? But then just why? It's peeing in its mouth too. It's like pissing in the moon's mouth.
I'm with you that it's weird, Dan. I fully admit to that.
It's just we're in the business of like really horrible tattoos.
I mean, dude, come on,
Okay.
bro. Come on.
That guy is definitely on
You
the
can't unfuck my dick, dude.
This guy, that's a tattoo that will put you on the FBI list.
Yeah. Like we were thinking prior when we did the tier list, it's like
in this next one, Ethan basically exposes himself for, going and just being never looking for cats. I mean, the first thing I did when I got the internet was look for cats, pictures of them and, videos of them playing. But Ethan doesn't know about the cat culture on the internet. Ethan doesn't know about all of the cat memes, all of the cat videos, all of the cat pictures, and he proves it here.
Twitter used to once consist of heartwarming cat videos. No, that was never what Twitter was. What?
Yeah.
Twitter's always been about text. Over the last few years, it's turned into a cesspool of rage bait and faith-destroying videos. Oh no, Jeremy's faith in God is being shaken by Twitter. Alrighty, let's watch. Leaving the cesspool. Goodbye.
Twitter is a cesspool. Twitter is full of sad, hateful people, upset that
describing
their
himself.
lives haven't turned out the way that they had hoped. And so they are driven to, like crabs in a bucket, pull down anyone else who may
Crabs
be
in a
succeeding,
bucket.
who may just have broken the terrible, terrible law of being happy, enjoying things.
Now, I've never been on Twitter, but I assume that, like any other algorithm, it gives you what you seek out. And it's obvious that, Jeremy might have been seeking out cats at one point. His interests have changed. Ethan has never been interested in cats. Never. Except for that one time when it was Moses' cats and Trisha. He thought he could attack Trisha with it. But other than that, Ethan is not interested in cats. He doesn't look for cats. He doesn't Google cats. He doesn't look up pictures of cats on Twitter. So he doesn't see those cats. But they're there. I mean, the cats have got to be there. I don't have a Twitter, but I figure there's cats. In this one, someone invades the home of a cat, basically intruding on the cat's territory. And Ethan has the goal to basically say that the cat is the problem. The cat is aggressive, and that the cat is the one that you should worry about. Whereas I think the humans, should stick to inside. They should stick to, their area of expertise. Let the cats stick to the outdoors. You know what I mean?
Bitch. Do you know where this took place?
No. Get
Colorado,
the
I believe. Colorado.
Stupid kitty cat.
Utah. Stupid kitty cat?
Kitty cat.
Bro, your life is in danger. And you just called it a stupid kitty cat. Holy crap.
Kitty cat.
That ain't no kitty cat.
I never made it to this part, I guess.
Holy, come on, dude. I don't feel like dying today. Ah.
Yeah, he's keeping his shit together pretty good.
No, go away.
That guy's a legend. I mean, this guy really,
No.
What the fuck?
he really held it together, I have to say.
No.
Do you think, what would have happened if
dude.
that mountain lion wanted to kill, attack him? I think he would have lost that battle.
Yeah, definitely.
It was Utah, by the way.
Gosh.
You think
Where'd my
you guys think that you could battle a mountain lion of this size? Because what does that mountain lion weigh? Like maybe 80 at most, probably less.
That's a good question. I don't know.
Like if you were jacked, like a big ass bodybuilder or just like a martial artist, you could probably I mean, you would take some damage, right? But you could probably fuck it up.
I don't know. It looks pretty scary to me.
Female mountain lions range between 64 and 140 pounds. So.
That's not a 140-pound mountain.
Yeah, I would agree. It's on the smaller side.
Yeah.
Although it's kind of hard to tell from stuff in video.
140, that's huge. That would kill me.
Yeah.
Do you remember the story in Colorado when the dude fought the mountain lion off with his bare hands? It was like a few years ago.
Yeah, I mean, if you have no other choice. I mean, I'm not strong. I would die. But, like, if I was more confident in my physical physique, because you could, like, gouge its eyes. You could fucking tear it at its legs. You could punch it, for Christ's sake. Just give it a punch in the face, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Its hands are knives, though, so it's kind of... It's gonna fuck you up pretty quick.
Oh yeah.
Damage.
Yeah. Right. No, you would probably sustain some serious damage and possibly death. But better than a bear. A bear would just
There was actually someone in the chat that said they used to have to walk near black bears on their way from school.
And then coke? Like what? Who's doing that? Nobody.
God, fuck 'em up. I'ma do my stuff. Why you trolling like a bitch? Ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord, and it's probably A minor. Hey, sweet chin music, and I won't pass the ox. Hey, how many stocks do I really have in stock?
This shy little girl. But people, like, for example, you did that troll on Pornhub. I think it was an April Fool's joke, and people were genuinely mad, right? Just to give some background, Belle was like, I'm finally making a Pornhub account, and she uploaded videos of her, like, petting my pussy, and it was her with a cat, but she did, like, 20 of
But they
those.
were all really funny, I thought.
I mean, you put the effort in. It wasn't like a cheap gag.
Yeah.
You definitely put the work in for that one. But some of your fans were seriously angry. Did that surprise you?
No.
Did it? Wow, okay.
Of course not. Of
Because
course not. I knew I was going to get that response. Again, I had the same feeling. I was like, oh, should I do this?
That's so funny. I would never think that people would be so genuinely mad. Actually, that might be the first time I heard about you. Is because
I think maybe that was the first time.
I was
Right.
like, these guys. Yeah, I think maybe that was the first
Yeah.
time. And I was like, I think that's the first time we talked about you
I
on the
think
show.
that's the first time I heard the word simp.
Oh, interesting. Sure.
That would be fun.
Yeah. A dog. This guy breaks up a fight between a cat and a dog. Elo. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Dude, this cat is out of its mind. Bro, act.
Oh my god.
Oh, that poor doggy didn't deserve that. I gotta watch that again. I gotta watch that one more time.
That poor doggy didn't deserve that. This cat's out of his mind. He puts it all on the cat. He doesn't have any accountability for the dogs. Another Drake reference there. Ethan is for the dogs, and I am sitting here like, you're not like us. You know what I mean? You're just not like us. That cat, and first of all, the video has no context. You don't know what that cat had been through and what was going on before the video starts, but that cat is just reacting how it would natively and how it does in nature. I mean, the dog, if anything, the presence of the dog is the issue in the video. I don't think the cat has, anything to do with the problems. He's just a cat.
This guy is just trying to protect his poor doggy. Dude, this cat is not stopping. Oh my god! It's true what they say about cats and dogs, huh?
I love that his butt is all out.
He loves his dog, man.
Whoa. That was insane.
Dude. Holy shit. They are mortal enemies, as they say, Wow.
It's almost always the dog chasing the cat, though. I've never seen a cat go at a dog.
I feel like the cat is always the douche to the dog.
No.
Someone said I messaged Zach. I accidentally cut my leg with a chainsaw when I was 16. Sent pics of it.
That sounds gnarly, bro.
Sorry.
Zach, you see the pics and report back.
I don't have a message from the person.
Zach's really bad with gore. I don't know if you want to make Zach
So
do
send
that.
it to a.
This next one is just Ian dancing with his cat. Actually, it's actually pretty wholesome. Ethan isn't even in the video, so the proof is that the crew and even Ian on the crew, who doesn't like most of the activities, can have fun with cats when Ethan's not around. But when Ethan is there, obviously the setting and the tone of the show is very much just anti-cat. So yeah, I think it's a cool clip.
Ian?
Yeah, where's Ian? Ian, you got some moves? You want to share with us?
Dancing with your cat.
What you got? You and Ruben. Your cat flipping the fuck out. Wow, that's some good moves, dude. You good? You good, Ian?
But then, as soon as Ethan comes back, not only are they going to start denigrating cats again, and this is a different show, it's not actually as soon as Ethan comes back, but on another show, when Ethan's back, you know, Ian has a whole different mood, you know what I mean? Like, keep that same energy, Ian, but no, Ian is gonna, you know, basically retreat back and default to Ethan on this one, and even denigrates his own cat.
International Men's Day kind of upset him, and because he's not a real human, you know.
Oh, the Men's Day got to him, huh?
Yeah.
He's sulked. He's disappeared. I don't know where he went.
It was a little bit triggering.
Ian,
yeah,
is that a hammock for your cat that I see in the background?
Yeah, he's posted up.
What? Can we see it? What is
He
it?
loves
What?
it.
What is
How
that?
does it work?
Yeah.
You suction cup it to the window, and then he loves that he gets his little view out there.
You don't open the window, do you?
No.
Yeah, that's scary. I was
Not
like,
this one.
Man, I don't have cats, so I don't know. But I was like, ugh. Talk about the baby out the window. The baby with the bathwater.
The other windows, sometimes if I open them too much, he puts his whole body weight against the screen, and I panic.
Yeah, that's scary. Well, speaking of International Men's Day.
This is another one that Ethan doesn't actually say the word cat in, but you know I'm getting that goat yoga segment in there. You know I'm getting that goat yoga frenemies in there.
Core strength pose.
All right, here we go, goat.
And just do a couple of cat cows. So inhale.
He came under me.
Exhale, forehead to pubic bone.
Forehead to pubic bone, huh?
Ah!
Wow. That feels so good. Thank you, Gigi.
See if you can balance like that with a goat on your back.
Come on, goat, let's do it.
I don't even know how to describe this next clip. They're basically just continuing to make fun of Ian's cat. And if you're thinking that maybe I have too many drinks around me, you're entirely wrong. I possibly, you know, it's pretty hot in here. You know, my job isn't as easy as it looks. And also, I think that that Sharpie's starting to get to my back of my throat.
Ever been curious to smell your ass?
Ian's got his cat's ass in his face right now.
Yeah, he smells his cat's ass.
So, Ian, when you're out and about, you'll touch your beehole?
No, not when I'm out and about.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not shaking your hand after.
That's what I was gonna say, because you're out and about with your beehole stank on your fingers.
Exactly.
No, I'm very clean. You know.
In this video, I think D'Angelo Wallace, like he wants to ask D'Angelo Wallace questions about cats, Shane Dawson's cat, something like that.
Oh, bro, it's just way too detailed. And when he's telling that story, he's not kidding. I think he jizzed on his cat. Comments?
Certainly no more comments than I've given in that video. I try not to waste people's time. I definitely.
This next one is a bunch of like annoying noises that are apparently coming from Corpse's channel.
Here's one. Cat girls are ruining my life. Dedicated to Dan Swerdlove. Think he's gonna claim our shit? He's not that big time. Corpse.
I need to know the message behind cat girls are ruining my life.
Yeah. I like the title. I don't want. I like the title. This bitch finna give me whiplash. Finna?
In Detroit, we say finna all the time.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah.
Can confirm for AB. In Detroit, we say finna all the time, even though, you know, he's not from Detroit. Me, also not from Detroit, can confirm. We say finna in Detroit all the time.
Bitch, you capping and you big mad. I'm just fucking trapping, getting cat girls and some big bands.
I just can't imagine how big mad Ethan's gonna be about his capping when he sees this video and exposes him for how much, all the cats talks about.
Fine, last, nice ass cat girl. She like ooh woo.
God, that was almost as cringe as me quoting Black Thought. The next one's kind of cute. It's actually the court case where the lawyer showed up as a cat and he had to like convince everybody he wasn't a cat because there was like a Zoom cat filter going on. Yeah. I'm gonna actually just let this video play all the way through. H3 could never, but whatever.
I saw this and I thought this was fake,
Mr. Ponton, I believe you have a filter turned on.
This is a 100% legit.
Settings.
Look at the eyes looking in the corner all
You're
panicky.
not giving it justice.
Okay, so this is a court hearing over Zoom because of COVID, and one of the attorneys calls in with a cat filter on, and he doesn't know how to turn it off. Now, I saw this, I was like, come on, this can't be real. And I immediately dismissed it, but more has come out, and it turns out that... Whoa, read this. Recording of this hearing or live stream is prohibited. Violation may constitute contempt of court and result in a fine of $500 or jail. How the fuck is $500 equivalent to 180 days in jail?
I'll pay the $500.
Somebody fucked up. Who recorded this?
But it's been all over everywhere.
But literally it says recording this is illegal. So who did it? Was it the cat guy or the judge?
I'm going to blame the opposing lawyer.
This guy doesn't seem that slick. He doesn't know how to record.
I don't know. Well,
look at this guy.
He's trying to get poor Rod here in trouble.
Anyway, listen to how sad this situation is.
Mr. Ponton, I believe you have a filter turned on in the video settings. You might want to...
the eyes are panicking.
Can you hear me, Judge?
I can hear you. I think it's a filter.
It is, and I don't know how to remove it. I've got my assistant here. She's trying to.
God, I can't.
I'm prepared to go forward with it.
He says this is why I thought it was fake. He said he wanted to proceed with the cat filter. I was like, there's no way. And then his voice is all like, yeah, how is this real? I'm prepared to do the case in the cat filter, Your Honor.
You're live. I'm not a cat.
I'm not a cat.
Nobody says that. This is fake. We're being trolled. This can't be real. This is fake. Nobody says I'm not actually a cat. Like, this is fake.
I don't know.
I'm here live. I'm not a cat.
He says I'm not a cat.
I can see that.
Okay.
I think if you click the up arrow next to this...
I'm calling fake on that one.
I don't know.
Who says I'm not a cat? He's an attorney?
He's panicking. You can hear it in his voice.
He's panicking.
I'm not a cat.
You can't. Don't tell me it's fake. Even if it's fake, I don't want to know it's fake because it's the funniest fucking thing.
My fake darts on ring out for Shane. Anyway, go ahead.
I have traffic court coming up, if I may say, and I want to do this so bad. What?
Were you?
Oh, I got a speeding ticket
for TikToking while you drive.
No. It was a kind of a chicken shit ticket, but
how fast?
I have traffic court coming up.
This one is about Shane fucking cats again. He wants to talk about to Trisha about Shane fucking cats.
Oh, guys, I was trending again. Like I brought my.
Doesn't Shane only fuck cats? I'm surprised that they even are intimate.
That's probably why he was on all fours, to emulate a cat.
Dude, you're mask off with Shane. I can say anything now. And Shane humped his cat. You didn't care about it then.
I did not know about that.
You did it? Well, he says he was joking, but I don't think so. You heard the recording.
Peace and love. Let's not joke about bestiality or anything with children.
Right.
That might be like crossing the line.
Right. I think we're done now.
The next one is another Frenemies clip. Boy, do we all remember when Trisha was on the show, and it was like funny and like kind of fun to watch. But yeah, in this one, actually, I just included it for that reason because it was fun. Ethan just uses another harmful idiom that often is used that cats are involved in.
Oh, sorry, cat's out of the bag.
I don't even know who that.
More Frenemies clips. It's like the Frenemies compilation that never made it off of my C drive. In this one, we're gonna see Bryce Hall giving someone some cat food. Yeah, I don't even know what the fuck is going on in this clip, honestly.
Am I watching?
Maybe don't be a pussy in person like this. Because, actually, got this for you.
Yeah, we already saw it,
Alright,
dude.
thumbnail, real quick.
Stop it. Stop it.
Alright, that's all I wanted to do. I'm actually taking this fucking cat food.
You gonna return
You're
it?
still a bitch. I'll see you. You'll see me do what? Actually, my friends will see you, buddy. Oh, your friends will see me? Why don't you see me right now? Why don't you see me right now? Wait,
No, this is real. I think he's real.
Why don't you just
I think Bryce is actually that big of a douche.
Everyone on the internet's a fucking pussy. Peace out, guys. Love you.
Oh my god.
Pussy.
Yo, I love how he took the cat food. He's like, actually, I'm gonna return this. This was like $20.
Is that what he said?
He took the cat food. He's like, I'm gonna take this. It's like, why wouldn't you just leave him the cat food? That's a bigger diss that he has to do something with the cat food. And then he's not gonna do something with it. And then someone's gonna be like, dude, you gotta do something with the cat food. It's like humiliating. He's gotta deal with it. But Bryce took it because he actually wanted the $20 back.
Wait, why was the cat food even there?
Because he was calling him a pussy.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he brought him a whole bag of cat food.
This is embarrassing on so many levels.
Okay.
This is the next entry in the Shane Dawson cat drama. It's basically when Shane's husband's cousin comes out and says that, yeah, he does fuck his cat with no evidence, but, I mean, really, who needs any evidence? Obviously, Ethan does.
He's gonna sue me for defaming his friend Shane. You definitely jizzed on a cat with peace and love.
According to this cousin.
Why would okay, let's watch this first. Why would his
I'm
cousin
probably
know
gonna
that?
get a bunch of hate for this, but pretty much every single thing that Trisha Paytas has said about both of them, Rylan and Shane, was 100% accurate. Like, she was not lying to you. He fucked his cat.
Okay, how would this girl know? How would Rylan's cousin know Shane fucked his cat?
I know my cousin fucked his sister.
Your cousin fucked his sister?
Yeah. And had a baby.
But that's so okay.
And it looked like the
interesting.
baby from Deliverance.
Who?
Do you remember?
No, I remember. I just wrapped my head around what you just said.
It looked just like him.
Wow.
And that's how I knew what
but
inbred was.
That's your
I was like, wow.
That's your cousin. So she's not even cousins with Shane. That's what I'm saying. Shane fucked his cat when he was a kid. How would his cousin know about Shane fucking his cat?
Maybe it's something they've said. Like,
Yeah,
this
maybe.
out there. Like, you know what I mean? When something's out there, you're like, oh shit, how do we cover
I gotta
this?
say, this is not the most credible.
No, she has other ones about Rylan, like, in
Well,
there.
if there's more, send him along.
Like, if there's a picture with him,
But let's focus our hatred. Shane is already buried.
hate them. Just don't fuck your cat. Like, it's not
Right.
a fable.
Right.
Right? Goldilocks and Three Bear, okay.
Well, that didn't happen in the fable, just to be clear. Goldilocks did never fuck the bears, just to clarify that.
She slept in their beds, all three of them.
They weren't there, bro. When they came back, they ate her ass.
They didn't eat her ass.
Didn't they eat her?
Maybe
Or
they
she ran
fucked
away?
her ass.
I think they fucking demolished her. I think in the original, like, Grimm Brothers, they ate the shit out of her. They're like, fuck the porch. We got dinner now.
Look at you flexing your English major, saying Grimm Brothers.
Okay.
That was so impressive. Because, like, you sucked at English trivia, and now you're like, okay, Grimm Brothers.
Okay, chill. Chill, daddy.
Oh my gosh, the Frenemies era was so legendary. Trisha is so stupid. Ethan is the perfect match for her. It is Brothers Grimm fairy tales, by the way. Brothers Grimm to the English major. Trisha, I first I thought she was complimenting him ironically, like backhandedly, being like, "Oh, you're smart." But I think she thinks that he actually like whipped something cool out there and sounded smart. This one has nothing to do with cats, actually, but it's just Ethan talking about the time that he did a dick pic. I just, getting bored here. It's like when Ethan throws up kinetic sand. I'm just throwing shit in.
Yeah, I heard about people who like send like a picture of their dick to like the wrong person. That's wild. There's too much risk in taking dick pics, bro. There's just too much inherent risk.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's too much.
Not even once.
Yeah, I've never taken a picture of my dick. I mean, not to send anyone.
Just for your own.
I mean, you know, when you're young, you're like, why not? I deleted immediately afterwards, though. Immediate deletion. All right, we got a bunch of good stuff here. We have so many funny videos to watch.
In this one, Ethan describes how he would rather get another dog than to get a cat. Basically going in on why he thinks that dogs are better than cats.
Yeah.
We're thinking about getting another dog.
Really?
Kind of. I know it's like, ugh.
They're just so cute.
I just love my doggies. More kids, more dogs.
Right.
I'm like a Mormon or something. Just more creatures.
More creatures in your household. You guys need a cat.
No cats. I'm afraid of cats because the doors are always open. The cat.
Yeah, that's what scares me.
I can't protect the cat.
True.
You know what I mean?
And there are
like
a lot of coyotes in this area for sure.
a lot.
We love you, Kirby. Kirby is my everything. Can we get a picture of Kirby?
Oh.
Ian Rust?
So there you go. Clearly a supremacist dog. Dog supremacist. Whatever you know what I mean. Okay, so next I'm going to include something pretty serious. This is the compilation made. You know, I've done quite a bit of digging and researching and everything, but there is someone who made a compilation of specific moments where Ethan was critical of cats that they wanted to shit on him for after the most recent episode. This one was actually thanks to the H3 Snark subreddit. I saw it on the main H3 Reddit for a minute, but you know, the mods sniped that shit right away. But I did get a screen cap of it on the H3 Snark. Not that I go there much, but I just figured it would still be up there.
I was in college. I had a housemate who had a cat. And this cat used to come into my fucking room and piss all over my shit.
Yeah.
Every day. And then I got nothing to do with that guy. And then I wake up one day and I catch this fucking cat pissing on my shit. And I grab it and I threw it out of my room. And the cat came back and started clawing me, bro. She also was drunk on stream one night and let her cat have a lick of vodka and the cat freaked out.
Mm-hmm.
And then on another time, she I don't even want to really criticize her for this one, but people gave her shit for throwing her cat. I mean, cats are super nimble. I don't know. I guess I'm not that offended by it. I've had cats before. They're you can fucking throw the hell out of cats. No, I don't care about cats. You hate cats? I don't like them. Why are cats such disgusting creatures? I hate cats. I hate their piss smells like poison. Fuck cats. Fuck cats. Moving on. Cats are they're assholes. Cats are assholes. I had cats that was piss on my shit, and I would be like, what the fuck are you doing? I would pick up the cat, it would claw me, I would throw it. There's a lot of stray cats in Israel, and one of them was just dying outside my window for like a day. It sounded just like that.
We used to live with housemates when we were super young, and they didn't take good care of their cats.
This person we lived with, she had the kitty box in her room, and
in our shared bathroom too.
And we would walk by her room day after day, and the shit would just accumulate to the point where there was shit outside. The cat was just shitting on the floor.
This is the same cat Ethan said he would throw out of anger. So they lived with someone who they acknowledge was neglecting her cat, and instead of intervening on the cat's behalf, or cleaning out the litter box in their shared bathroom, instead they would literally punish the cat and physically throw it around for going to the bathroom in their room, even though they knew the cat had nowhere else to go to the bathroom. They're disgusting. Not to mention they listened to a cat suffering and screaming out in agony outside their window and just let it go on until it died a slow and painful death.
I was in college. I had a roommate.
All right. So this right here, Twitch Hot Tubs and BitConnect Carlos calls in from April 30th, 21. That is about as far as I got before I realized, what in the hell am I doing? I'm putting way too much energy into this. Look at all these cups. I mean, what the fuck? Who needs this many cups? Do I want cold water and then hot water? And then Coke? Like, what? Who's doing that? Nobody. I'm doing too much. Ethan doesn't try at all on his show. If I really want to emulate his flow and steal his flow like Kendrick did to Drake, what I have to do is just watch all these cats mentioned live and not sort all the way through them and make sure it's not stuff like
little wrap-up interview, would that be nice? Do we like that?
I mean, I like Jab, and I've always said good things about him because of
when he just says that and the thing thinks it's cat. I mean, who's got time to go through all these? Who's got the fucking time? So we're just gonna go through all these
Terry Crews.
together.
I know who that is. I don't know who the other guy is.
Waste your time as well.
What the fuck did he make with Terry Crews? That was with the guy, the King of Queens guy. What movie was it?
Oh,
The answer that's written here is the
another
ridiculous.
fake one. Yeah, let's see if they got some cats here.
Who's that? Oh, people are already adding photos, so. Cat's out of the bag, but.
Cat's out of the bag.
We need that cat.
Thank you to ExpressVPN.
Need that cat.
Did we fucking break the cat?
No, I'm just stuck on some shit. And then my buddy's looking at me. And then my buddy's looking
just
at
trash.
me.
Trash, dude.
And he's looking
We're
at me
on
like,
page 2. I made it through
making a
page
face
2. There's like
that I didn't
6
understand.
pages of this nonsense, dude.
Like
370 clips found of H3 saying cat.
Of the cat house, because we had a cat house, and I'd be sweeping goat poop in the goat pen.
I don't have to fuck up my cat.
They lied to you. They lied to wow. That was very appropriate.
It's still there. What the hell? Wow.
I was fine. I'm like a cat. I think I've got a few more lives left.
See, even Ethan's mom is
I'm
like a
just
cat.
Still amazed that you made a full recovery. So high
How is
five
he-
to
how is he
mom
hating on
surviving.
cats still?
Mom living.
Yeah.
That looks like a cat, like a mommy cat that just had kittens, and she's getting ready to milk.
Denigrating cats. Sorry.
And I'm not the
He's
body
denigrating
shame
cats
Joe
here.
because
That's
he's
messed
obviously
up.
very fit and healthy.
Yeah.
The cat couldn't get the mouse. It was like Mission Impossible. Look at that cat. It looks like a loaf of bread. Never seen a cat shaped like that.
I like him.
I'm not saying I don't like the cat. I'm just saying he's.
I know you're not.
He's
I'm
a
just
chunky Cordo boy.
I just look at him.
Okay, that's a good reaction
Have
though.
we not seen
Dan,
this
thank
one?
you. You say I like him.
I like him.
That's transformative.
Nice, Dan. I like this
Does
cat.
anyone not like this cat?
Ethan's the
that
king
could
of
help
what's
transform
transformative.
you.
We know.
Yeah,
We know
I do
Ethan
like
is the
the cat.
king
I
of
just
what's
think he looks like a loaf of
transformative.
bread.
Here's one. Ryan Kavanaugh. This is anonymous. Ryan Kavanaugh is unhinged, unfeeling, predatory psychopath for doing this. Shame on him for hijacking the Me Too movement and spitting in the face. All known that this guy was a giant piece of shit because it's just everybody just.
And a cat being Basty's goals, a mouse
goals.
Benjamin,
what?
Turning off stitches isn't going to do any.
The cat level potty training.
Yeah, I can guarantee you, if I had a pet pig, I probably would never eat pork again.
Yeah, that'd be
They got pigs just shitting in the bed.
that'd be rough.
You.
There's a
You
caption.
want someone to read something?
Yeah, right below.
Me? You.
There's a
You
caption.
want someone to read something?
Oh, they did this annoying thing where they
Don't
uploaded
touch
all
me,
the
cat,
episodes twice. Some of
I
these
forget the
are
name.
supposed to only be for members, though. I don't know why
That's
I can
the
watch
old
them
one.
on this site.
Don't worry about that.
Maybe that's a new
Yeah,
way to
so
watch
if you guys are
members
interested,
content.
when
Check
this
out
comes
this
out in the
site,
morning,
yo.
Teddy Fresh. You know what it is. Check it.
Filma.
I'm not a cat.
And just
Film
type
OT.
that phrase in and see what.
They deserve the cat content of
Yeah, true.
previous statements.
Ooh, wait, here we go. This might be
I don't
good.
want to do that. You know, when I was a kid, I was the only Ethan I ever knew growing up until I was like in college, and then everyone started me calling Ethan.
There's actually not really that many.
They could have done a lot more.
Yeah.
I think I know that.
I doubt he.
It does kind of look like what? Wait a minute. There's a lot of Mike Mitchells.
Well, happy birthday, Dan. Of course, I get it. Whatever.
Yeah. Let's go.
All right, let me get a taste. All right, this one's for me. Happy birthday, Ethan. Everyone get it hyped.
Let's go. Oh, yeah.
Cats.
Give me pizza.
Right. 70,000. Ethan's become quite a popular name.
Yeah.
Man, when I was
Do you really deserve the cat content of
true.
previous statements?
No, I don't want to do that. You know, when I was a kid, I was the only Ethan I ever knew growing up until I was like
Due to previous
in
statements,
college, and then everyone started calling me Ethan.
Ian even acknowledges that there's something here about
this
the
guy's
cat
checking him out.
stuff, you know?
Aren't these channels so interesting?
Yeah, like what?
Yeah.
It's just to fund
Philip,
you?
Miles, Mom, Oliver. Let the cat out of the bag. It's Hillary Clinton. Can't potty train them.
Literature books.
With
A good cat.
Definitely.
Yeah. Talk to me, baby. The Rock as Alfredo. Yeah. Track called "I Fucked My Cat."
Do we know?
What?
Oh well, are you saying that Shane uploaded it?
It's on his account.
He's
Harvey Weinstein and Cap put the kibosh on you.
I think this is what our cat feels like.
And how much did you smoke?
I took a good
Guess who's
Yeah,
high?
so here the cat is.
That was a good one.
Video of a cat, and then like 3 seconds, 5 seconds in, it just like shows you like the gory content.
Yeah.
So
Ooh.
this is the virus
First
they
leftovers
captured.
cat mention.
Something like this is going to
Captured.
develop inside you. Oh, so this isn't it? Just something
messed
like
up.
this.
What's
What, like Doja Cat? Yeah, that's cool.
Well, I can, if we're ready for that, I can send him the link. I'm genuinely unsure if he's going to be able to figure this out.
He said cat?
I don't know what cat is either.
That's some new shit I never
urine?
heard of. Cat urine?
Ecstasy, LSD.
Butane is hash oil.
Oh, okay. Why do they call it that?
well,
Why are
that's
they
what
so
I-
slick? Why are they so like street smart on this? To say hash oil? Butane?
Yeah, like dabs? Okay.
Butane
orange
hash
cat.
oil? Butane is not
Right, that's
hash
true.
oil. See,
Why are we
the
discussing-
H3
Oompa
podcast
Loompas
needs to
are.
hire me.
Right.
They need to hire me to be...
atheist.
I could have done the Kendrick. I could have done the Kendrick Drake segment so much better. And also, to be the dab correspondent, obviously someone needs to do that, right?
It's an orange cat.
Right, that's true.
Why are we discriminating?
Oompa Loompas are orange.
Right.
Checkmate.
Then
it's called Black Cat SEO.
Yeah,
Right.
and
Talking
also,
about-
by the way, Ryan Kavanaugh's.
Orange cats and black cats in the same episode. They're just trying to hit all the cat stereotypes.
Really
It's
good.
fucked up.
But she did have a cat, and I guess she wasn't very clean with the cat. So at one point, there was literally a shit right next to her bed that just stayed
Oh,
there
this
for
is the
like we could
roommate-
see because we
this is
would
the
walk by
roommate
her
story.
room.
Oh,
And the door would be open sometimes, and it was like a shit there that would not be clean for really good. But
Okay, here, let's
she
go
did
big
have
for
a
this.
cat.
We love.
Uh,
But let's see, do we have
Let's
any?
see, did we have weird stories?
Roommate stories.
Oh, well, I remember one of our roommates left her cat shit all over the house.
Yeah,
You want to tell that one?
yeah. Our housemate. I mean,
And we love her.
she was great though.
Yeah.
She was really good. But she did have a cat, and I guess she wasn't very clean with the cat. So at one point, there was literally a shit right next to her bed that just stayed there for like we could see because we would walk by her room. And the door would be open sometimes. It was like a shit there that would not be clean for I don't know a couple of days.
Well, we would always peek in and be like, "Is the shit still there?" I'd be like, "Yep, it's still there."
Oh my god.
And she was sleeping. She was going in there and sleeping and stuff.
How could she not notice?
But it wasn't just that. It was like there was a litter box.
I'm not stealing his flow very closely. I need to be pausing more. I need to be pausing a lot more.
In the bathroom, in
Yeah.
the room, and there was just cat shit like all over the fucking
Sounds like
house.
she just didn't clean the litter box.
It didn't. she
Yeah,
didn't
no,
clean
the litter box always had poop in it.
So the cat would shit on the floor next to the litter box.
Bro.
And for some reason, it didn't
Which is
faze
a
me.
problem.
Like that's how
It
fucking.
didn't phase us.
For some reason, that was just the life we lived back then.
Yeah, I mean,
It was like a shit show.
Yeah.
You know? So everything goes.
Literally.
There's
Yeah.
shit all over the floor.
Dan always hits it with
there
the
was
literally.
literal cat shit everywhere in the house. So.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one.
She was nice though.
But she was nice, and I'll never forget. She would do like grocery shopping, and sometimes she would get like these huge packages of stuff. So she had one huge package of like granola bars or something.
With his cat, instead of fully sending it.
Instead of what?
I guess going out and partying. Half sender.
Oh, instead of full sending. I mean that.
Sand.
Talking about cat people, how people sit around with their cats. Talking about people being lonely with cats.
Is that doable too?
It is not
They're
cat
just
litter. It's regular sand. So it
ate that whole can of fish, or a whole fish. So fast. Cat just mad because he's not all-star cat.
That's great.
I'm just taking
You guys got big
suggestions.
plans
I'm taking
for this?
suggestions from the
Cast.
chat.
He said cast.
So was chasing. There's a whole cat and mouse game. All right.
Hila with the cat paws.
Good. Oh, this one's restocked. The cat applique. Everyone look.
We're gonna miss it because it was on page 1, but Ethan actually said, somebody said, no. I think it was someone else smarter than Ethan on his podcast, but Ethan talked about someone talked about the cat bird, the investors being in a cat bird situation or cat bird advantage. I had to look that up. I didn't know what that was all about, but apparently it's a thing, the cat bird position, meaning that like it's a good position to be in because like the stocks are about to
Cat
stock.
provided me additional evidence, unseen
or something
evidence.
like
that
that.
placed him where he said he wasn't. So that's
Oh,
where we
yeah,
got
look,
the
it's,
iconic. Okay, Ethan.
it's that guy.
Okay,
Jeff
that we
Noodles.
love so well. Yeah. Like who is Brian Cat? That's like Bizarro Ryan Kavanaugh. The last name.
Ian, show the cat. Nobody's gonna settle down until you show the fucking cat.
Oh.
The chat is nothing.
Go ahead. We're
Ian
on
has
schedule.
2 different cats.
Is that
No.
Fika cat?
That is
It's Fika cat, yeah.
The cat looks really big. Is that a big cat?
She's just fluffy.
No, she's pretty small, but she's really fluffy.
It's like a cat dying. I've heard cats die in Israel. There's lots of stray cats there.
Well, you know what it sounds like? I'll tell you exactly what it sounds like. Give me 1 second.
He says here that the cat was dying for like a day, but
She sounds like a cat.
He said in
dying.
Israel
I
that the
remember
cat was
once.
dying
I'm
for
very
like a week.
It's very sad, but there's a lot of stray cats in
just
Israel.
some
And
hypocrisy
one of them was
to be
just
pointed
dying
out.
outside my window for like a day.
More like a
It
week.
sounded just like that. What? An option.
Right.
A house cat? 69% can't take a house cat in a fight? Who you kidding, huh? And we're supposed to go to war with these woke skies?
Maybe you're deadly. Maybe those people are like deadly allergic.
Well, I don't care if I'm allergic or not. A goose? 61% can't take out a goose.
Emma stole my cat. Emma ate my cat. Holy shit.
Holy
People want me to
shit.
play Elden Ring with me. Courtside cat for 100. Hitting like a cat skin kind of thing. Viral. That's a little desperate on Cat's part, I have to say. Like you can't.
Oh, there's no cat. I don't have a cat. Thank you.
Oh my god, you're stupid.
You really think you're David Dobrik?
Oh my god.
And did you have a cat in the car?
No, there's no cat. I don't have a cat. Thank you.
I don't even
Then
know
I
what's
saw
going
myself.
on.
Like people want Cav.
Big forehead.
Who's that?
Doja Cat. Rihanna.
Oh yeah, Cat 10 bars. Who I don't.
Yeah,
Ten
big
bars.
cat.
He's got
The,
good proportions on
Jake
him.
Paul
I was
story.
worried because there's a lot of fighters who are heavyweights.
Yeah, big cat.
He's got good proportions on him.
He's got his little cowboy album, Cowboy Tears or something. A shout out to, what was his name? Cat?
Mad Catster.
So Mad Cat.
Cat ladies, you know what I mean?
Well, you like some Dom Mignon.
I think I ate it like a cartoon cat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so maybe that is
Shut
how. And for like this Ryan Cat. Oh, you
with their cats and no
Here's the first
bumble matches. What does
leftovers
overeducated mean?
Cat ladies, you know what I mean?
Well, you like some dumb and young.
Steven Crowder said something similar to women that complain about catcalling. First of all, like, that doesn't change anything. Like, you know, catcalled regardless of whether you think they're hot or not.
I mean, my wife hates being catcalled.
Fair enough.
A cat got your tongue there, Zach.
Can I ask you a question?
Anything you want.
And I want to
Cat
learn
got
from you
your
because you taught me the
tongue,
boring thing.
Okay,
right?
good.
So what I'm saying
Trust
is,
me.
how do you deal with
Like this Ryan cat. Oh, you fucking.
Yeah, were there any couches in there?
I've been seeing a lot of women's room couches on the subreddit.
It's like a whole game of cat and mouse. And
Wrote this for sure. No, it wasn't cat. I was like, bro, cat wrote this for sure. No, it wasn't cat. Skinless cat. If you want to breed a human that looks like a skinless cat,
Skinless cat?
or I mean a hairless cat. You know, like there's some cats that don't have hair.
All right, when
Yeah,
you're making
yeah,
fun of a
no, I know
Nazi,
that.
it's
This
like,
is like
you
a
know.
pig, bro. This needs. So I'm just gonna let the cat out of the bag here.
Uh-oh.
We've been trying.
But you get the idea. It just
Put the
goes
cat in the
on
crew. I wanna
and
see who else
on
is in it.
I
and
think Will Ferrell's
on.
in it as well.
Really?
Lists.
Look the cat.
And now,
This is Cat, yes.
And I like Doja Cat. I think she's funny and cool. And it, like a cat
And,
is trying to catch yarn or something. Kitty cat meow. Thank you for.
Oh, I think
5 to 20. Joe Biden said he fingers his cat. Everybody was like, "Yo, you gotta see this," but nobody's
That's pretty
talking about
wild.
Steve will do it.
That's
jerking
so
off his
weird.
dog.
Like, no, there's like, what is it, anal prolapse or whatever? When your dog has like a leaky butthole, you have
a pet cat. You take really good care of it as your child. You could be a MILF.
You have a pet cat because it's an old pussy.
Just seen that. At my house, we have a
Thank you, Catty Cat, for the gift. Iceberg is more edible, in my opinion, than just like a fucking head of cabbage to just hear.
Oh, here's Andrew
Yo,
Callahan.
this is like the cat. These guys are about to spit the hottest Monty Python remix.
No. I mean, dude, these guys are fucking sick.
So fire.
They are so fucking sick, dude. I'm not even joking.
at all.
They are so.
Turd 2 says so.
Right,
So
third.
Turd 2 says so.
Right,
So
third too. I mean, Ted.
Someone who has a boyfriend who's a cat boy, or someone who is like.
Oh my. We're on page 5 here, folks. And
get a full
just more
assessment.
More cats.
Puss in Boots. The cat who on an adventure.
He's even got Gabe bringing up Puss in
What the
Boots.
fuck is up, dude? We got a puss in a boot, and he's got a rape to someone's house with cat food.
Oh, yeah, that was stupid. That was stupid. It was like
I regret
anything.
filming that.
Yeah, remember we were doing everything for content. We were just
Let's
trying
see
to
what
get
Bryce
like,
has
as
to
many
say
people
for
to watch,
himself.
no matter what I did.
I guess it worked in a sense.
Yeah, it was like working, but also to the outside perspective, I can see how everyone fucking hated me. Bad. I was doing like how Jake Paul pulled up on Deji with like the gloves.
I don't remember that.
He looked like the biggest shot. Bring him cat
Inappropriate
food.
time.
Bring him cat food.
I was gonna do like a
No. Yeah.
Let's not go there.
Let's not go there.
Feed an actual cat.
Got it.
A girl too. It's like you're okay.
Okay, so that's it. So Scotty Sire, break this
Just take the popular kids table for yourself.
Hmm.
And say you guys
That's
aren't
a
allowed to
move.
sit at my table.
But you could clearly make fun of him.
He's wearing a full stand shirt. What a loser. Such a pick me.
It just goes on and on.
Hat or something like that.
Oh. And then they said it was published by Shane.
Right.
Well, oh no, the cat pervert. You wanted me to watch this, but you got plans.
Yeah.
Doctor's channel, my cat's family channel. I've always done something.
Even after having Fousey on, they got all these
Cat's out of the
cat
bag.
things, bro.
Sure.
Even after they
An
knew
interesting cat.
that
He's an
there have
interesting
been
guy.
complaints that all he
And
talks about is
hates
cats.
black people and he loves white people.
Here he is.
Nice, thank you. That is a cat.
Talking about cats.
So yeah, there she is. If you guys are looking for come on my cat.
Yeah.
Or-
Sent it separated.
Is it me and my boy? We're gonna go catch some boys. In our
Some cat games.
Diamonds?
Around the point that Cat Williams did the episode.
Actually, you know what?
So
I bet if I
I don't have
refresh.
anything against Matt Rife. I think it was actually, I thought it was the right thing to do. I think Matt Rife has worked incredibly hard.
Oh shit, that's gonna send it all the way to the
small cat.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's close enough. Here's some that weren't actual
Or how we
mentions
started
of
talking
Cat.
about anyway. He ended up being a real sweet guy. Or how we started talking about anyway. He illusion.
All I know is that was the most terrifying place that
Or-
I've ever been to.
or
Never
that just
I
didn't
was a believer.
line up at all.
Wow.
It's
That's
really,
spooky.
it's really the crazy.
Hero, he's like a gem. He's like a gem.
Yeah.
I'd suck him off.
I don't know. But anyway, that's all the mentions of Cat, almost.
God, fuck 'em up. Wop, 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 wop. I'ma do my stuff. Why you trolling like a bitch? Ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord, and it's probably A minor. Ay, sweet chin music, and I won't pass the ox. Ay, how many stocks do I really have in stock? Ay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5. Ay, devil is a lie. Here's 69 God. Ay, freaky ass niggas need to stay their ass inside. Ay, roll their ass up like a fresh pack of Zod. Ay, city is back up. It's a must. We outside. Ay. They not like us. 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 Once upon a time, all of us was in chains. Homie still double down, calling us some slaves. Atlanta was the mecca, building railroads and trains. Bear with me for a second, let me put y'all on game. The settlers was using town folk to make them richer. Fast forward 2024, you got the same agenda. You run to Atlanta when you need a check balance. Let me break it down for you, this the real nigga challenge. You caught Future when you didn't see the club. Hey, what, little baby, help you get your lingo up. Them superpowers get neutralized. I can only watch in silence. The famous actor we once knew is looking paranoid and now spiraling. You're moving just like a degenerate. Every antic is feeling distasteful. Why calculate? You're not as calculated. I can even predict your angle. Fabricating stories on the family front, cause you heard Mr. Morale. A pathetic master manipulator. I can smell the tails on you now. You're not a rap artist, you're a scam artist with the hopes of being accepted. I can double down on that line, but spare you this time. That's random acts of kindness. Know you're a master manipulator and habitual liar too. But don't tell no lie about me, and I won't tell truths about you. Shoo! 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 Beep, 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 beep. Yeah, I'm out the way, yeah, I'm low, okay. Reaping what I sow, okay. Got a Benjamin and a Jackson all in my house, like I'm Joe, okay. Hellcat, met his homeboys and them types LA solo, okay. Everybody wanna be demon till they get chipped by your throwaway. And I might do a show a day. Once a lame, always a lame. Oh, you thought the money, the power of fame will make you go away. Have you ever played? Have you ever? Okay, nigga, let's play. Have you ever watch your enemy down, like with a poker face? Have you ever paid 500,000, like to an open case? Well, I have, and I felt that both, but I came out straight. I hate when I rap or talk about guns, then somebody die, they turn into nuns, then I hop online like pray for my city. He faking for likes and digital hugs. His daddy a killer, he wanna be Junior. They must have forgot the shit that they done. Dementia must run in his family, but let it get shaky. I didn't point down enough. Today I show you I learned from those mistakes. Somebody had told me that you got a ring. On God, I'm ready to double the wage. I'd rather do that than let a Canadian nigga make Pac turn in his grave. Cut the business, you got shit twisted. What is it, the brakes? I hurt your feelings, you don't work with me no more. Okay, it's not nobody can tell me. I don't wanna talk on no celly. You know I got language barriers. It's no accent you can sell me. Your Cole and Ivory know I'm a selfish nigga. The crown is heavy. I pray they my real friends. If not, I'm YNW Melly. I don't like you popping shit at Pharrell. For him, I inherit the beef. Yeah, fuck all that pushing P. Let me see you push a T. You better off spinning again on him. You think about pushing me. He's Terrence Thornton, I'm Terrence Crawford. Yeah, I'm whooping feet. We ain't gotta get personal, this a friendly fade. You should keep it that way. I know some shit about niggas that make gonna wanna look like a saint. Critics not about gimmicks, not about who the greatest. It's always been about love and hate. Now let me say I'm the biggest hater. I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way that you dress. I hate the way that you sneak this. If I catch flight, it's gonna be direct. We hate this a classic. You don't have one. Let your core audience stomach that. Didn't tell them where you get your abs from. V12 is a fast one. Bow, bow, bow. Last one. Headshot for the year. You better walk around like Daft Punk. Remember? A top dog, who the fake gonna wanna look like a saint? This ain't been about critics, not about gimmicks, not about who the greatest. It's always been about love and hate. Now let me say I'm the biggest hater. I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way that you dress. I hate the way that you sneak this. If I catch flight, it's gonna be direct. We hate, and then notice I said we. It's not just me, I'm what the culture feeling. How many more fairy tale stories about your life till we had enough? Extortion my middle name as soon as you jump off of that plane, bitch. I'm allergic to the lame shit. Only you like being famous. Yachty can't give you no swag neither. I don't give a fuck about who you hanging with. I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way that you dress. Surprised you wanted that feature request. You know that we got some shit to address. I even hate when you say the word nigga. We got some shit to address. I even hate when you say the word nigga. But that's just me, I guess. Some shit just cringeworthy. Ain't even gotta be deep, I guess. Still love when you see success. Everything with me is blessed. Keep making me dance, waving my hand, and it won't be no threat. I'm knowing they call you the boy, but where's the man? Cause I ain't seen him yet. Matter of fact, I ain't even bleed him yet. Can I bleed him? When I see you stand by sexy red, I believe you see two bad bitches. I believe you don't like women. It's real competition. You might pop ass with them. Let's speak on percentage. Show me your splits. I'll make sure I double back with you. Try cease and desist on I like that record. Oh, what? You ain't like that record? Back to back. I like that record. I'ma get back to that for the record. Why would I call around trying to get dirt on niggas? Y'all thinking my life is rap? That's whole shit. I got a son to raise. Ain't 20v1, it's 1v20 if I gotta smack niggas that right with you. Yeah, bring them out too. I clean them out too. Tell Bean that he better stay right with you. Am I battling ghosts or AI? Nigga feeling like Joel Austin. Funny he was in a film called AI. And my sixth sense telling me to off him. Tell me you're cheesing, fam. We could do this right now on the camera, Crody. Hey, fuck y'all niggas, I don't trust y'all niggas. I wave one finger and thump y'all niggas like, field goal punt y'all niggas, they punk y'all niggas. Nobody never took my food. Whoever that's fucking with them, fuck you niggas. And fuck the industry too. If you take it there, I'm taking it further. Psst, that's something you don't wanna do. Ooh. We don't wanna hear you say nigga no more. We don't wanna hear you say nigga no more. Stop. God, my confession is yours. There's opportunity when living with loss. I discover myself but not far short. Raise my hands to a falling sky. I fantasize, me jumping planets, immortalized. I correspond to me, angels watching me all the time. Put my children to sleep with a prayer. Then close my eyes, definition of peace. Tell me who gon' stop me? I come from love. They not like. Hey. You think the pay gon' let you disrespect pop, nigga? I think that Oakland show will be on that top, nigga. Get cold foul, I don't know why you still pretending. We don't wanna hear you say.
H3 Archive, I love you. I appreciate you. H3 Archives. The way you're doing this, such a great, that's great. We love that. I mean, you're doing clips. Like, here's one.
I specifically saw that one and like checked and was like, yeah, this is okay. That's perfect.
Peace and love, H3 Archives.